y'all breathing hard and shit. What happened back there? What the did y'all do to them? Those are kids, man. What type of show do y'all think we running? This is not what the show is about, man. I know they're young kids, man, but all right. We in Baltimore. Baltimore.
My hair long, my booty real big. All you bitches hate cause niggas feeling the kid. I need a nigga in the room that's sucking the night, that's gonna bend his ass over. I can make this heat on a from the front.
That nigga gonna hit it from the front.
I can make this on a from the front.
Well, I can tell you can definitely make me. You got ass in the front too.
Yeah.
You got ass in the front and the
Double
back.
trouble, baby.
Let me see. Let me get a 360 of that.
Yeah. When I'm on the beat.
You got more ass in the front than you got in the back.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the first time hearing that.
I hit that mother from the front first.
I'm cool with that. Okay.
Yeah, let's get him out of there.
Okay. Damn.
Never even jiggle yang.
What?
Don't let no one jiggle your arms, cause they don't know motherfucker yet. They don't know man jiggle yang unless they you sang motherfucker yangs. How could I say that I'm not good? Jiggle yang, heavy good is the biggest good. The fuckle tang, all y'all tangs. I ain't coming in again. What's happening, good? Just
That's a lot of Baltimore slang now.
it's a whole lot of it's all in one. Big jiggle you. That's where it earned from, the biggest goot. They don't get no bigger than the heaviest goot.
I'm gonna have to talk to CEO.
Which way I'm earning? This way, goot.
We're gonna let you talk to the CEO.
Good. What's good? What's happening?
What's that you're saying?
Heavy good, big jiggle yang good. I ain't coming to Ermin German. What's Ermin and German?
Yeah. Whatever the that means. So
What?
Are you from America?
I'm from Baltimore, but goo high jiggle yang on a heavy goo now, but dang. You got what I earn. You got what I earn. See how I'm earning?
I'm actually very confused, sir. So does this derive from the terms they use in Baltimore saying too?
You know what I'm saying? I just came through and changed the game, dude. It's a new smithinium, it's a new beginning. Big bipple yip snip. Two man you do now, but dang. To the jiggle yow do now, snip bang. They know how I'm Ermin and German.
It's fire.
Okay,
He's a big dude.
You from Baltimore, you?
How you gonna up and jiggle yang? How you gonna now, dang?
That sounds amazing.
How you gonna it up? We just finished. There might be some turkeys watching. Let me do it again with these on. How you gonna up and jiggle yang? How you gonna now, dang? How you gonna
Ain't that Tyrese?
How you gonna
Tyrese
Big
ain't
Bibble,
he ain't say those words on it. He ain't say that though. Are you remixing it into your own language? Is that what you're doing?
Danging into my own jiggle towel. I'm trying to scoot my monetize some smile.
Okay.
Yo, he's good. He's good. He's good.
Yeah, it. Just come sign this shit. Yeah, man.
Let me hear him dang. Trying to hurt nothing, trying to swear something.
We got a contract for you.
It's the biggest goot.
Yeah, we don't understand what you're saying.
Where I signed
from two.
Heavy goot on dude. Appreciate you, goot. Biggest goot. Big fuckle dang. Which way I earn dang so I don't slurm dang again.
You mean which way you go?
On
Yeah, well, you fee now and you goo now.
Okay. You heavy on the flu now. I see you goot. Okay. Heavy goot. No goo high. It's big goot. Know what's happening, goot.
First one.
Security.
On goot. On heavy goot. And who now to smoo now?
Already know what's happening and who's sacking and goot. The big bit will yip snip the fuckle tang. Now tang goot is heavy goot now dang. You know how I'm Ermin and German. Can't get that towel, can't get that dang, can't get that record deal for the falls. That's Ermin German.
I gotta find a way to get these tickets, man.
Hey, me!
I'm telling you how much
Me!
Yo!
What are you doing, man?
I'm trying to buy some tickets.
You don't need to buy tickets. I'm gonna show you. Just get in the car.
Just trying to get some tickets, that's all. I'm just trying to get the best
I got an app. I got SeatGeek. Morgan Wallen, Beyonce, Post Malone, even sporting events, NFL, NBA. I love using SeatGeek. You can get all that on this app right here.
Say that, okay.
You want to be on the floor, or you want the suite?
Top notch, I want to be big, up.
Oh, you try to be
VIP.
on the suite. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10. So you know you got a good deal.
All right, bad.
So look for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad. Plus, every ticket is backed by the buyer. Guaranteed. And you know I came through for you guys. You can use code Druski10 for your next set of tickets to be 10% off on SeatGeek. That's 10% off any tickets if you use promo code Druski10. Make sure you click the link to download the app. Thank you, SeatGeek.
Hey, Druski!
Crackhead, get him out of here.
Wait, no. I got the mixtape. I got my mixtape, Druski. I'll clean your window. I'm a midwife in 17 states. I got you, Druski.
Good work. Hey, good work. Let's keep doing that. Everybody that come in here, agile. Let's get it running. Start warming up like this. Everybody start warming up. Start stretching out. Whatever you need to do to stretch out, start stretching out. Yeah, let's get him the out of here. Appreciate it, man.
Oh, shit, y'all ain't gonna do like that. Come on, bro. That's what's up. Yo. So listen, in business, they got this little thing called a sales funnel, right? We can make a physical sales funnel. You make could have been. You feel what I'm saying? We do one in every city, right? Tough. It get tricky. It can be tough. These niggas ready to pick me up. Y'all gotta be so aggressive. I'll walk out of the door.
All right. What's your name?
Josh,
Atube.
I'm Nigerian. So
I
you
can tell.
almost there.
Well,
Yeah.
it wouldn't take a blind man to see that.
It's a little tired.
Man, I could tell you was Nigerian. I could tell you was of Nigerian descent.
I'm about to sing.
All right, man. Let's see what you got.
Stay by myself.
All right. Isan. We got the next burner boy.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Did you fly all the way out here for this?
I just came to America last year.
You speak English?
Yeah.
Something about it. I still can't understand what he's saying, man, but it is what it is. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I ain't gonna front, that was funny. Nigga said,
Body count?
woman,
I'm sorry?
he gonna
You
go
got that
right
bounce house on again.
He gonna fight.
I'm looking at the wrong shit. I'm thinking about other stuff. Let's get into the music.
Hold cards, dead proof, abracadabra, disappear, reappear.
What
It's
type of
good.
money are you looking for out the deal if we signed you?
What can I do? I mean, based off what I see, I mean, I wouldn't mind like 30,000.
Yeah, you got your 30,000 grand
Yeah,
ass.
straight up. What happened?
Let's take it to the door.
Oh wait,
30,000?
no, I want more than that, but I'm talking about straight up. I'm talking about in advance. No advance? Oh, okay. I thought we get an advance. Okay.
Yeah, she's smoking dope. She smoked dope. She on that stuff. My auntie was on that stuff for a while. Same shit. I could smell it on her breath. As soon as she came off in here, I smell it on her lips. You know when they lips be gray like that? They chapped just a little bit. They got a little bit of that residue on it. Yeah. And you know what that is. That's work.
Yeah.
What's good, Druski? What's going on?
How you feeling, dummy? Welcome to the city.
Why everybody keep calling me dummy? What's that?
It's a greeting, you feel me? I mean, we like you. That's all. If you get called dummy, you don't like it. Simple as that. We call this Baltimore strutting, so this
okay.
strut.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Two-step, man.
Yeah, I done seen that, yeah.
You mean?
How you do that with the hips like that?
How you doing with the hips like that?
It's like a salsa y'all be doing.
What you talking about? This right here?
Yeah.
That right there? You gotta be smooth with it. Hold on, wait a minute. Bam.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait a minute.
You got loose knees, bro. Your knees loose.
What you mean?
Okay. Nah, I'm f***ing with it. Appreciate you, my brother.
I got a gift for you, though. Hold on before you
Yeah, well,
I got a gift for
you
you.
hold on to that. Look,
Hold on.
yeah.
It's for you. It's a glass.
I got you. Nah, well, I'm going to take it. Now, I want to see what he got. They be wearing buffs out here. Okay, dummy. Appreciate it, dummy. Appreciate you, dummy.
Could have been records. What's good? Hello.
I
care about you more than I do me.
Damn.
Feel like I can't do me.
Damn.
Told me find something that I believed in. Found you like you were hiding, seeking. Things get out of hand, that's just out my reach. Trying to open doors, I hope you don't leave me. There's more to me than the things you see. No, I'm hard to love, girl, it ain't been easy.
Damn. Hey, that's what I'm talking. Let's clap it up, man. Clap it up. That's all I needed to hear, man. See, that's what I'm talking about. The pain got to come through it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's sign you, man.
Feel about you more than I do me.
Yeah.
Feel like I can't do me. Told me find something that I can't see. I can't see.
Keep doing your thing, bro. You hard, man. Hey, that know his vowels, man. That's the thing about it. He know his vowels. Mm-hmm. That nigga know his vowels. And a little E, I, ooh, E. Yeah. That's a vowel no. The nigga know vowels. He's a vowel reader.
How old you?
I'm 26.
Cuz, you 26?
Yeah, I'm 26.
Cuz, I thought you were older than me, cuz.
Now, how old I look?
Cuz, you look like you about 46, cuz.
46.
Cuz, with the fox hair and all, cuz. So that's your thing, you dance?
Yeah. I just go around, just be dancing for real.
I'm gonna see you know what? I'm gonna think about it.
See, I'm trying to be a star.
It's about the CEO.
I ain't trying to compete with
But
no
you got your
CEO.
hair color the same thing, just like CEO.
Nah, he got his hair color like me. He
gonna
won't be
talk
like
about-
me.
No, we gonna talk about
He
this
was
shit.
scared to battle
And you
me
talk
at
back,
the-
and you
at
talk
the-
back. I don't think
Nah,
CEO
nah,
like
nah,
shit
I
like
don't
that.
talk back. I
You
just-
talk back. We gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna stay in contact.
Huh?
We gonna stay in contact.
Okay. This is. All right, man. Listen. All right, man. Dirty and freaky. I get it. That's what got you in the streets right there. You practice safe sex or what? Probably not. Yeah, I figured. Okay, you just nasty as a motherfucker. Yeah, hey, back him up. Don't. Yeah. That need an antibiotic. That's what he need. He need an antibiotic. Get him. Yeah, let's get. Okay, see. All right. You two niggas look like y'all don't belong to be around each other. Y'all don't look like a good.
Yeah, he don't talk, he just dance.
Well, y'all just don't. It just don't seem like y'all should be around each other.
Shit, I be like, riding through my city like oh, everything's shining, you can see it with your eyes closed. You ain't gotta ask how I been and how I'm doing. Still excelling, you can see that I pursue it. Shoot be like, shoot I'm shooting off.
You got a beautiful voice, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
You hadn't popped yet.
Nah, man, I just been on
It
here
might
just
be
walking
your
around
time,
the whole city,
man.
just
That-
singing,
hey.
selling my own music and stuff.
What's that bar you said? Shoot it!
Yeah, that's that
I'm
shoot
good.
that's the anthem, bro.
Shoot it!
Shooting off.
Okay, where did that derive from?
Man, I've been up and down, man. I've been homeless. I've been shot at a few times. I done been up and down these blocks. Cause like I said, like at first I was in the streets around the wrong people, like just doing the wrong
Well, it
thing.
still looked like you around the wrong people, but
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
that don't mean that you can't clean it up. What year did it come out?
like 2013, 2012.
Nigga, this song came out in 2013. Okay, hold on. Let's go back, Shooty.
It was just improper management with music.
Oh,
and
it's
stuff. How it
always
was going.
fucking management.
Yeah,
Everybody
so
say the same shit.
It
Man.
was me and management. It wasn't just me, you know.
We ain't never did a 12-year-old song.
All right.
But hey, we could turn that motherfucker back up.
Let's get
Shoot
it.
it! I don't do that.
All right.
Come sign it, man. Come sign it. That boy's shooting. Shooting. So, hey, let's get rid of this other nigga. I don't trust him.
That's my brother.
Well, I know, but it be the like that that try to pull you down.
Right.
Those try to pull you down. So don't.
I know it's a lot of them.
Yeah, well, he trying to hang
There's a lot
on.
of people that's out here helping me out.
Well, shooting. He trying to hang on to you. That dancing ain't shit.
I know Druski talking about.
No, not at all. I'm telling him about the deal and what he's signing. No, I'm telling him.
It's like,
Get rid of this nigga.
Right.
He's gonna try to pull you back. All right, bet. We got your signature. Hey, my boy. Yeah, let's get mine. Appreciate it. Thank y'all, man. We'll talk, my brother. Yes, sir. Hey, shoot it. Yeah. Hey, shoot it. Appreciate that, man.
That's crazy, bro.
Shoot it. Undo that. Riding around the city in the mud, seeing like bro, that just sound like something from like Madden's playlist. Could you imagine Shooty on duty with LeAngelo Ball? Nigga, they'll around make a 2005 banger. Them oh boy. If they could go back in time. If they could go back in time. Damn.
They had the game on lock, niggas thinking I'm cheating. I'm glad that I'm making them mad. She see them up and down, show you right, trying to be like the opposite. No way, I spin a bet. Ain't got the heart for a hoe to be honest. I might fuck around. Just, God damn it. Oh shit. You know what?
All right. Have you been to the army?
No, sir.
You been in any military? Why the you wearing camo? Get them out of here. Stupid nigga, man. The disrespect to our nation and the troops. So disrespectful to our troops, man. The stolen valor. That's what it is, man. He shouldn't be wearing that. The stolen valor.
You a bitch for not letting me go on asking about the army plans, but it's all good.
Damn. What's up, dummy? What's going on? Okay. Damn. What's going on with y'all, fella? I know who this dummy is, man. Ain't you the famous quarterback, man?
That's 4. That's 4-4. That ain't 4. That's 4-3. That's 4-1.
You know who that is? Come on, man. That's him. Timothy, marvelous. Stop it. I'm not gonna use another crash dummy.
All right, yeah. We're gonna talk to you. We're gonna holler at the CEO. We're gonna get back with you.
Appreciate that, marvelous, man.
Call me no motherfucking dummy. I'm not with it. I'm not too fond of it. Smarty. Shit. Call me Smarty.
How old are you?
40.
40. Okay, you 40, shorty.
That's Baltimore for life.
Yeah, Baltimore. Be more.
You know what I mean?
Be more.
That's
You know what I mean?
That's God.
40, shorty.
That's God.
Okay, let's get into it, man. F it.
What's up?
Yeah, no, I don't know if you ever know how these shits kind of go. This is like the young generation, but they usually come in here.
I ain't got nothing to do. I ain't got no talent. I just kind of show you really running shit in the city, hold it down. You know what I mean? Like ain't no tricks in the trade. Just big get it to me.
Yeah,
that's all. Ain't a whole bunch of funny shit. Don't jumping around and all that. It's a real nigga to a real nigga. You know? Yeah.
All right, no.
Yeah. So you need me mad as happy man. It is. That's me.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll hit you on the back end.
That's God.
Just pick up the phone. I want to talk to whoever calling you. Can I talk to him? Just pick it up. Put it on speaker. Just put it on speaker. I want to talk to him.
Hello? Yeah.
Yo. What's good, shorty?
Dummy.
Yo, dummy.
Yo,
dummy.
Somebody trying to get out. You can move your car real quick.
Man, you know.
Yo, listen here, dummy. You know who this is?
Sound talk to Druski, man.
They talking to Druski. They talking to Druski.
Ain't no cheaters.
Hey, yo, dummy. Yo, listen here, dummy.
That's God.
Yo.
You know what I mean?
Yo, Uncle here. Yo, he gonna come back to you.
This K-Rock, bro. The lady called the police on us, bro. My shit behind yours, yo.
They ain't gonna move it, dummy. Y'all move. Go move your car. Go move your car, dummy.
What the who drinking Happy Dad?
Yeah. Nigga, we gonna be out there in a second, you.
Swear to God, you mean? Hit him with the end of the me one time,
He
dude.
hung up. He hung up on.
He hung up on us. He's stupid as shit.
He's stupid. He's stupid. Dumb as shit.
That shit, Drew.
He's stupid.
Hold on, let me teach you the 5 real quick.
Yeah, my bad.
1, 2, another finger. You from West Baltimore now.
You stupid.
You from West Baltimore now. Hold up, Druski, dog. We ain't wiping no nigga nose, it's Baltimore. Ain't really, you know, young niggas.
My
really.
bad, shorty. My bad, shorty.
They know you know me now.
It's love.
Good. Appreciate you, Druski.
He don't need no help. He got a bad leg. The hind leg bad. He don't need no help. He good. All right,
Appreciate you, youngster.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, dummy.
Yes, God, dummy. I need to be managing them in the house and holding it down for Druski, man, like this, making sure everything runs smooth while he chilling. That's why I need to hold it down on the management tip.
Prize Picks is the most fun I've had, winning up to 25 times my money this season. You just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on your projected stats, and place your entry. Testing my skills on Prize Picks this season is the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. If you have the skills, you can turn $1,000 into $25,000 in just a few taps. Quick withdrawals, easy gameplay, and an enormous selection of players and stat types is what makes Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. I'm always going 6 for 6, less or more or less, it don't matter. Do you play Prize Picks? Yeah. Do you play on your other phone? He got the app downloaded on his cheating phone. If you're cheating on your wife or if you're doing it regular, Prize Picks is there. Sign up using promo code Druski, deposit and place your first lineup of $5 or more, and $50 in promo funds will appear in your account instantly. Win or lose, that's $50 guaranteed no matter what. That's code Druski for a free $50 bonus when you place your first lineup. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.
There's DIY, and there's doing it yourself. It's the difference between being creative.
Yes, sir. I go by 5. I'm the littest in my city. Big, never little. Double D titties. 4-0, Bronx, Baltimore.
When you say big, we can tell. Them titties huge as
Yeah, never small.
Well, we
I
just
came out 20 pounds.
Off bat.
5
off
ounces.
The bat.
Yeah.
Off the bat, we see them tits.
Yeah.
You can't hide them. It don't matter you got that Dickie suit on or what. You can't hide them tits.
There's the LV.
Titties big as a mother.
Yeah.
So straight up, I agree with that bar. Say that bar again.
Big, not the little one. Double D titties.
Yeah,
4-0.
big, not the little. Yeah, I felt that. Because them titties is humongous.
Yeah, you know.
Bro.
Yeah, I gotta use what God gave me. You feel me?
Let's get him out of here. Let's get him out of here.
That's crazy. Damn, brother. Y'all big as shit too.
It was time that I campaigned, made it through the damn rain. Suit and tie, pine box. Funny how the plans change. Funny
Hey,
how
man,
the
hey, why don't you just shut the fuck up? Hey, hold on,
You
man. Why don't you shut the fuck up, man? He don't need to hear all that ad-lib bullshit. Let's run it back. Run it back again.
Funny how the tables turn. I got this or what I earn on spit box. Come and get it straightening like a new perm.
Hey, man, didn't I tell you to shut the fuck up? Yeah. Hey, hold on, my nigga. Because this nigga got to be addressed. Straight up. Hey, who you think you is, bro?
I'm a star too, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
All due respect, you know what I mean?
Yeah, all due respect.
All due respect.
Yeah, all due respect. You gonna respect a brother when you see a brother.
Yeah.
For sure. Let's hear it from the top.
Ain't they? Most of these rappers make believe, ain't they? Most of these rappers faking me. Most of these rappers, they ain't spending on nothing. They ain't never sold nothing. They ain't standing on nothing.
Hey, man, hold on. So,
I got
you telling me you just do the ad-libs?
I got it.
Hey, they told me they said I couldn't bring the camera in, I couldn't bring my stuff in to do what I do, so they was like, just hype bro up.
Hey, what's all this jigaboo bullshit you sound and talk like, man?
Sir,
you sound like a nigga from East Georgia, man. I want to hear the ad-lib nigga do the song.
Man, it's funny how they campaign, funny how the plans change. Suit and tie, pine box. Shit, yeah, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. When it come to it, when it come down to the nitty gritty, you got to be ready for that.
Yeah, I got it.
That's how get record deals.
Yeah.
From one nigga to another, I want to let you know, you got potential, bro.
I appreciate that.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, I know it. No, I appreciate that.
I said, nigga, bro, I never was talking.
I appreciate that for him.
No, yeah.
This is my brother. This is family.
I'm letting you know, I wasn't talking. When I said nigga, I was talking to him.
I know you was talking to him. I know you was talking to him.
Don't get it twisted, nigga.
Nah.
Don't get it twisted, my.
Shit.
I've been talking to him. When I say my
Well, you just did it to me a second ago, yeah.
well, he knew. But he knew I was talking
Nah,
to him
you
when I said
talking to him.
oh, 100%. He knew I was talking to him.
100%.
Straight up. Well, yeah, let's sign him. Let's sign him, man. I think y'all both have potential. Let's sign both of them. Go ahead. Just sign anything, you know. You got the Hublot on your wrist. You know what I'm saying?
The Citizen. Baltimore, we wear cities.
Why everybody wearing Citizen watches out here?
It's the Baltimore watch, apparently.
Hey, man. Hey, how about you shut the up before you lose your deal, brother?
Nah, you right.
Hey, white boy. Hey, look, man.
Much love, brother.
I don't even need it.
All that critical shit. That's not how we roll, man.
I got you.
Straight up. Y'all boys got a future with us. Straight up. Yeah, let's get him out of here.
These big ass motherfuckers is throwing me out. First is I act too black. Then is I'm too country. So he need to pick one.
How you doing, my G?
What's up, Druski?
What brings you here?
Shit, an opportunity.
Yeah, for sure. Can you spell opportunity?
OPP.
Let's get him the out of here. That nigga need read a rainbow. How the you want opportunity but can't spell it?
All right, bro. All right.
Said OPP. That nigga, all that nigga know is ops.
Say he came from Jamaica, he owned a couple acres, a couple fake visas, cause he never got his papers. Gave up on love, fucking with them heartbreakers, but he was getting money with the movers and the shakers. You out, dope, put a ball on Lux.
Are you guys on dope or crack or what? What?
Nah,
Dope,
we straight.
crack, what you on, baby?
None of that. We straight.
Well, one of y'all on something. Y'all on some stuff.
Completely
Nah, we straight.
None of
Where
that.
the did y'all hear a rhythm in that?
No. We sober.
How old are you? Let's go down the line. How old is everybody? How old are you?
I'm about to be 21.
You about to be. What?
About to be 21 too.
About to be 21. Oh, this fucking line. They're probably 16.
I'm 21.
I know this shit. I've seen this before.
21.
Whenever they about to be something. You guys are underage.
We ain't no damn underage.
You're underage. They're underage, man. Whenever women talk about they about to be some shit, they're underage. You can tell. I don't condone that behavior, and that's not what we do here. It could have been later.
I don't think they underage is. Yeah, underage is 17. So that's too young.
Yesterday was the time of our lives.
What the fuck, bitch? You look like a bootleg Tim. You don't sound like Tim at all.
How do you feel about that one?
I mean,
I'm curious, real. I want to know how you feel. Let's cut the shit, all the shits and giggles.
Okay.
How you feel about that?
I think it was good. I liked it. And you seen something different? Yeah, no. Oh, okay.
That shit was
oh,
dirt.
Damn, okay. That's what's up.
Oh God, okay.
What are you here to do, my man?
I got a spoken word.
Spoken? Oh, well. I could have guessed that you was going to do spoken word.
That's what I do.
You give that vibe of spoken literature.
So as I walk through these alleys of the shadow of death, I fear not.
Hold on, let me do something real quick. Because they trying to play me.
Because I know if I change my mindset, I'll grow. Just like that rose did from the cement. And I'm a king, but not just because of where I descend. We war free. Now it costs for me to eat from a tree. These dummies driving both lanes, and I'm expecting a change that won't. Unless we stop reacting and start taking action.
Hey, when you said the eat from a tree.
It costs money to eat from a tree now.
You talking like Adam and Eve?
I'm talking like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
I understand where you at, brother. It's a mind thing. It's a spiritual earth connection that we share.
Yeah, they got us slaves out here.
Yeah. You said what?
They got us being slaves out here.
Who?
In the
the penitentiary, they still out here working for free.
Yeah, let's get them out of here, man. It's a negative way of thinking.
Coming at my people that will not be wise. We planting our flag that way we could see the wind, and we healing the people like a acetaminophen. If they come at our queens and a acetaminophen, if they jump in that water, we see if he a swim, and I know we gonna see the wind. We're at war.
Malcolm X, get him out of here.
I'm speaking life, power in your thoughts. It's
That was 100 years ago, bro.
It's a grind way. Can't wait and watch to the time right. The time passing like
that was 100 years ago, bro.
Wise man said time is money.
That was 100 plus years ago, fam.
With golden arms and a lot of alarms. I need all my people to wake up and realize the
we fought those battles 100 plus years ago, man. The whole Malcolm X get up is done. Let's cut it.
Kilo the singer with a bang, na 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 na, oh, yeah, yeah. And I'm gonna sing a freestyle for you today that I wrote for myself.
What?
Young age fell in love with the people, missing dark with the light like we did wrong. Can't get no sleep, I f around and come my head up.
I'm about to
Like
take
Are you also suicidal? We had a couple suicidal people here already.
No, sir, it's just a figure of speech.
And you said, young nigga, f around, cut my head off. How old are you?
Can't get no sleep, I f around and cut my head off. Life getting.
But how old are you? How old are you?
I'm 25 now.
You can't be doing that. It's too early, bro. Do you know anybody suicidal?
No.
All right, I read the room wrong.
Oh, shit.
How many bodies you got?
Shade, that's classified information, sir.
How many bodies you got?
Shade.
Just give me a ratio. In between what range?
Let's say 1 to 7.
Let's get her out of here. She f***ing lying. Well, 7 times what? Hey, for real, 7 times what?
I don't know, but ultimately he's gonna fit out.
My name is Dudot, and I'm from Baltimore. You in my city, shorty. You in my city now. So what's up? And I rap too.
Okay, dude ass.
Do that.
Dude ass?
Yeah.
All right. Well, nobody told you, but you're. I don't know how to put it to you, man.
What? Spit it out, bro.
Well, they spit you out, is what I'm trying to tell you.
Bro, don't never speak on my mother, shorty. You don't know who you dealing with, bro.
My bad.
I'm from the projects, bro. We not in Miami. We in LA right now. We in Baltimore.
Why they call you Duda?
Cause I really do it. I do it to a nigga.
I believe you.
Yeah.
You throwed.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. What school did you go to?
I went to Achievement Academy. And I finished school. I graduated. I'm 18. I want to be successful now. What's up?
What's up?
Yeah, you're right.
That's what's up.
I'm gonna leave it alone. You gonna do some great things in life, for real, dude.
Thank you, bro.
He really
You're
is.
one of a kind, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you definitely have beat the
talking
odds.
shit.
Let's say
Appreciate that, bro.
What?
You beat the odds.
Blow up, boy.
Appreciate that, bro.
He's like a baby Shamar. I mean, damn. My bad. That's crazy. I'm sorry.
Let's hear some music.
Alright. And you know that they call me dude, cause I be dragging. Niggas wanna keep on talking, bitch, we got that static. And we on the money.
Hey, dude, can I ask you one question?
What's up?
Where are your hands at?
Right here. It's a little cold. I always keep my hands in my jacket, yeah. But you know I'm on a money run, and we got 100 guns. Niggas wanna keep on talking shit, we got 100 funds. Yeah, and free Buddha Black got that fire cell. Them niggas wanna keep on talking, wanna see me falling. Like I just wanna make it. I just wanna be successful in life, bro. I don't wanna be in the projects no more, bro.
I respect that. Hey, come on, man. I got you. We're gonna take you out to projects.
I just came home too, bro.
You just came home. Yeah,
just came
No,
home.
I want to feel it.
Feel what, bro?
Sign this right here.
Right here?
Yeah, it's just like a football, man.
I sign right here too.
You got potential, man. You beat the odds, bro. Hey, do that. You beat the odds, bro. You know what? Do that. Don't worry about the date. I know that's more math for you. Don't worry about it. I love you, boy.
I love you too, bro. Keep doing your thing, bro.
Yeah. Hey, I'm proud of you, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, let's let Dude find his way out. Hey, nobody touch him. Just don't touch him.
Yo, nigga said, yo.
We in Baltimore, man. It is what it is. Season 2, we up in the ranks. It's not easy, man. Everybody coming in here bullshitting, playing around. That's not what the label about. We not with the bullshit. You see what we doing to everybody that coming in here, in and out, in and out.
Here come a side. Oh, shit. Nigga, we on some real shit. Nigga on some bull ass shit.
We not playing that bullshit with y'all. We gonna see in the next city, and 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 the next city.
If you want more shows like this, I need you.
I watched some video. I gotta find some videos I'm gonna do for the lesson, and we could just keep that going.
From?
You talking to me?
I'm talking to you. Welcome to No Fugazi Podcast. State your name and where you from.
My name is Dunquisha, and I'm from Texas.
Don Quisha, you from Texas. What part of
Dung.
Don Quisha.
Quisha, yes.
I think I said it right the first time.
You didn't, but
I
it's
didn't?
okay.
Yeah, Don Quisha. I just saying I ain't pronounced the G at the end. You want me to pronounce that? Dong Quisha.
Yes, do my
But if you say it fast, the G disappears. Don Quisha. So you couldn't even hear the G, could you?
No.
See, I think I won the debate already then. I think I won the debate already. You said I said your name wrong, which I didn't say it wrong. I just said it fast. But I pronounced it right. But okay, what are you here to debate about?
All right, I want to debate who's more superior, the black man or the black woman? And I'm on the side of the black woman being more superior, and I know you on the side of the black man. So we need to go ahead and get it cracking, because I'm gonna prove you.
Okay, so are you would specifically want to go with the black man or the black woman, or you want to just do man versus woman?
No, I need to. Every woman ain't superior. And are you gonna let me do an intro too?
What do you mean?
You gonna let me tell you what I do?
I mean, if you want to, sure. I normally don't run my debates like that. But what do you do?
I'm a black woman supremacist, and I promote and uplift the black woman by any means necessary. That's what I do.
Okay.
And as a black woman supremacist, I don't. It's not. This don't affect every woman. It's only for the black woman. What I speak about is specifically. You want me to call you, what is it, Brother Coolio?
Not Coolio. Coolio is, I believe, was a rapper. I'm not a rapper, and I don't have that gold teeth. You know, Coolio had the metal in his mouth, kind of similar to what you have. I don't have any of that stuff in my mouth, and I believe Coolio had the hair that stick up. But yeah, it's Coolie.
It's Coolie. What about can I call you No Fugazi? Because that's what I've been calling you all week. I've been like, I'm about to go on a No Fugazi show. Can I call you No Fugazi or no?
You could call me Cooley. That's fine. You know my name. Which is my real government name. That's my last name. So yeah, call me Cooley, and I'll address you like you want to be dressed, Don Quisha.
Don Quisha. Okay.
Okay. Sure. Okay. So you said that you want to debate about who's more superior, the black man or the black woman. You said that you are a black supremacist.
A black woman.
A black woman supremacist.
Yes.
Okay. All right, got to get that right. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so explain to me why you think the black woman is more superior than the black man.
Okay, I'm going to start you here. I was trying to get my notes because I didn't know I was going to be on. I thought you said that the debate was Wednesday. So, hey, it say Wednesday and Friday. It's debate night. Right?
Sundays and Wednesdays are debate night.
When someone
Mix the Xanax with the lean, bitch, I'm the face of Zombieland, goddamn.
Philadelphia rapper Skrilla, also known as the face of Zombieland, has lived his entire life in Kensington. He reps the city of zombies so hard, he has dog food, which is slang for heroin, tattooed on his face and hands. Recently, he's been making waves for his unique rap style, performing outside surrounded by addicts and posting his taboo religious practices on Instagram. For those unaware, I have traveled all across America, from Skid Row to Baltimore, and Kensington is the most disturbing place I've ever been to. Plagued by the fentanyl and xylazine epidemic, every YouTuber that visits Kensington goes to the bodyguard and leaves before sunset. But not me. I slept on the hardwood floor at a stranger's house in Kensington to make this video happen. So get ready, because in today's episode, I stay outside in Kensington from 4 p.m. until 4 a.m., learn about Skrilla's religious practices, and experience firsthand life as the face of Zombieland.
We down here in Zombieland, this crazy shit down here.
And just what this shit do to your brain cells. Look at this shit, just look at it.
If you want to see what it's like at nighttime, you gotta stay tuned for the rest of the video, bro.
Buckethead, show, Buckethead.
Alright, we've arrived here in Kensington with my man Skrilla.
We in Zombieland.
Hawk spit up.
Marvel Studios' Thunderbolts, one of the best Marvel movies of all time, has critics cheering.
Hawk spit up out the whip, swerve.
It's Zombieland like a motherfucker. I love it. I love Kensington.
Y'all wanna go fuck with the cops?
Sure, yeah.
Come on, let's go fuck with them.
How you guys doing? Somewhere else. I'm with him.
Put it all on the camera. Show them Kensington. Yo, why y'all booking my man?
We got the bicycle barrier, and we're like 2 minutes into being here.
They bothering you, bro?
No, they ain't bothering me.
Oh, I was gonna say, why they here?
Hey, yo, you gotta pop your shit on the camera, bro. This a big YouTube channel.
Yeah, do you guys want to say anything about Kensington?
Nah, I'm good, man.
Last time I came here, I did a video about Kensington, right? And there was like YouTubers and also CNN that accused me of exploiting people in Kensington by calling it the city of zombies. How do you feel about people that are upset?
No, that's what it is. It's Zombieland. I'm a zombie too. You coming to interview a zombie too.
Welcome to Zombieland.
Does it upset you when people call it the city of zombies?
No, not at all. I love it. It is a Zombieland, and it's always a killing down here.
How long have you lived in Kensington? Like how many years?
About 40-something years, 45 years.
How has it changed in the past 45 years? Is it the same, different?
Real different. A lot of killings now. Because motherfuckers won't keep their mouth shut. They jealous of him. They hate his guts.
Everybody knows him here, bro.
I'm about to blow you up a balloon, man.
What the fuck?
You know, this shit get cold as shit and it freezes and shit. Look, it put ice in it. Damn, look, this shit froze too. This what this shit do to your brain cells right here. Don't do drugs. This what it do to your brain cells.
My name is Billy. I'm a recovering addict. I've been at it for like 2 months. This is not where it's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? I was clean 4 months ago. I used to work for JP Mascaros. I got caught with Pack K2 at the house. I got kicked out of the recovery house. My first thought was,
we from the city where we don't give a fuck.
What I could say is try and get your life together if you can. You know what I'm saying? This is not what it is. This is a struggle. But I know there's more in the future ahead of me. That's all I have.
God bless you, brother. Skrilla's out here signing autographs.
You don't gotta do that with me.
As a crowd of fans is forming around Skrilla, a cop walks up to him out of nowhere and checks his waistband for a gun.
My waist?
My man's the waistband. My man done.
Be cool, man. Y'all good.
Cop's checking his waistband.
I just put that bitch up.
This is the, how do you say, Paterios?
Yeah, Patalio.
Yeah, what's your go-to food here?
Yo, you can give us 10 chicken and cheese Patalios. See,
if someone's in Kensington and they want something to eat, they should come here?
If you in Kensington, yeah.
This place is called Deku? Yeah. We just got the food right now. Before we hit the food, you want to hit some Hennessy?
Hennessy, come on, take a shot with you. This the rich torture, you feel me? Rich center. Yo, Baltimore niggas think y'all turned more than Philly. I'm gonna show y'all. Damn. Hold on, let me get a shot. Hold.
I put City at top 3 in Florida.
Hen dog. Next, we headed to McPherson Square, aptly nicknamed Needle Park. The recreation area splits time between being a location for children's after-school activities and being a popular shoot-up spot for local addicts.
You want what, bro? Right there. Yeah, because ain't nobody really out here in Needle Park, though. They've been changing this shit, bro. Like, back then, bro, there used to be needles in the fucking park, bro. Like, no, it's not even back then. It still is, though, bro. All this bad shit used to be happening. Like, kids used to be accidentally touching needles and shit.
Getting hepatitis and shit?
Yeah, AIDS, all types of shit, bro.
I came here last April and they had just cleaned it out.
They cleaned up at least like once every 3 months, and it changed where the kids could come to the park, and then they go right back. Like I bet you, bro, in like a month or two, it's gonna be no kids gonna be allowed to go back in there.
Skrilla, if you had kids, would you let them hang out here?
I got kids.
You let them hang out there?
Hell no, bro. I would never. My kids don't even. I don't even let my kids like come around in Philly.
The show, The Walking Dead. All them ancestors all open, flesh, they ain't got no arms and legs, and they shoot up right in that motherfucking shit.
Yeah, I got pictures over here on this block for years, for a whole year straight, just sitting on this block. I used to wake up, come here, trap, go home. Wake up, come here, trap, go home. Wake up, go here, trap, go home. I'm the first nigga in the city. I had a Fisker Karma. I got him, bro. We could go to a garage. I got 6 cars that I smacked out in the garage, bro.
I got a 2013 Prius.
You ain't fucking with me here. You ever heard of a Fisker Karma?
Nah, I live in my mom's house, bro. I don't know about any of that kind of stuff.
I got an orange Fisker Karma. I got my Fisker Karma wrapped up. Here go my dog. This is my dog. YBC Duel I was telling you about. Mr. Disrespect.
What's up, bro? This is YBC Duel, aka Mr. Disrespectful, a rising Philadelphia rapper infamous for his disrespectful antics, such as digging up a deceased rival's gravesite.
Mr. Disrespectful, I don't give a fuck who you is. I will disrespect you. All these soldiers getting touched. They dropping back to back. Who that is? I'm gonna take that button on him. We ain't playing like that. No, though, this the trenches, though. This probably like where the most poverty at in Philly.
You feel like there's a good reason they call Skrilla the King of Kensington?
He the god of the underworld.
He's the god of the underworld?
Yeah, that's what you want to call it.
Damn, that's hard. The trank is just the past few years, right?
Yeah, no, look, it was the brown dope first, and then the Fetty came out of nowhere, and they started mixing Fetty with the brown dope. At first, niggas wasn't just selling Fetty though.
Yeah.
If you doing brown dope and you doing Fetty, the Fetty don't get you well. So they was mixing the Fetty because it was stronger, and they make the bag smaller.
Hella people overdose off that shit.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Then everybody started really just fucking with the Fetty, so then they stopped selling brown dope, and they was just selling straight Fetty. Then then the Trank came out, and then they started mixing the Fetty with the Trank, and then that's when they started making Nick bags, because the Fetty cheaper than the dope. And you know, it's a whole bunch of different type of tricks: Xylazine, elephant trank, horse tranquilizer, cat tranquilizer, yeah, alligator tranquilizer. It's a whole bunch of different.
What's the point of adding the trank? It just makes you more out of it.
It puts you to sleep. It puts you to sleep. So
because it's a disassociative anesthetic,
and it costs more. So
and it do something with your skin too.
Yeah,
like, it causes necrosis.
Yeah. You taste it?
No, yeah. How is it?
I'm just popping. Mom, take a bite.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you about. Out of the
damn for $4.
$3.
Yeah, that's delicious. Nah, how is that? That is delicious.
I'm munching it behind the camera.
No, listen, I'm telling them, we give back to the community, we help the elderly, we stopping the violence, we give back to the youngins. Look, they eating good, the kids eating good. We're not doing nothing negative. All positive vibes.
Stop the violence.
Give a message to the youth right now, bro.
Just slow y'all roll. They ain't got to put the gun down, twin. Keep y'all gun. Slow y'all roll. Y'all moving too fast. Stop moving too fast and really think before y'all do shit.
Yeah, I went to high school with dude too. Yeah.
No, we went to high school together. That's what I'm saying. I went to Boys Latin. Nobody don't even know that.
Wait, Boys Latin?
Yeah, that's like a all boys school. I had to get
good school. Yeah.
Good school.
Philly?
99.
Yeah.
90. Yes,
Yes,
it
it
is.
was.
Bro,
Boys
real
Latin
shit.
was a good school, bro. That's probably one of the best
99% of everybody that go there go to college.
I graduated on house. Nigga, I was on house arrest for 2.5 years. I graduated on house arrest.
Are we about to kill the hen dog right quick?
Yeah.
Out here in Kensington.
It's for the churches, free the guys, you hear me? Free the guys. Free 40, free Blick, free FA, free Qua, free all them niggas fighting murders, you hear me?
Free Blick, free how about Blick?
Free FA too. This for the guys though.
God damn.
Guy hit the
That
chest
shit
too.
hit like a ram.
God damn.
There has been a lot of speculation about Skrilla's religion, given the sacrificial practices he has posted on Instagram. So up next, we are actually going to step inside his godfather's home and learn about the Yoruba-based religion called Santeria and some of the gods that they worship.
I done hit the doggy with the trank and it made it decent. Bitch, I'm about to take y'all in my godfather crib so he can show y'all some shit with my religion.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Go my godfather right here. Yeah.
Hey, nice to meet you, brother. I would love to learn about, like, you know, the religion and the background and everything.
Sure, not a problem. Follow me. Starts off with Elegua, which is the path opener, Ogun, Ochosi, Shango, Aigayu, Ochun, Yemaya, Oya, San Lázaro, and Obatala.
What do these figures mean in the religion?
This is an ancient religion that comes from Africa. These are times of the slaves. They used to practice this religion. They wasn't allowed to, so they had to disguise it. They used to go in to church with the Catholics and pray to their gods but in reality, they were praying to the African gods.
This is actually true. The religion of Santeria was created in Cuba by the enslaved West Africans around the 19th century and was the slaves' way of preserving their native religious practices.
Yes, it helps a lot of people in a lot of different ways.
What term do you guys use to refer to the religion?
The Yoruba religion, Santeria.
Do you want to show them anything and just give them kind of a basic understanding of things?
Well, like I said earlier, this is El Igual, the path opener. This is the person who you come talk to when everything is going down and you feel like you're stuck between a room where there's no way out. You know, you speak to El Igual, you do things with El Igual. That's a goon.
That right there's a goon. For fans of Skrilla's most recent album called Underworld, you'll notice the first song on the album is titled after this god right here, named Ogun.
The next one is Ochosi. He's the hunter of the religion. That one is Chango, the lord of thunder, lightning. This is Ochun Odudua.
That right there's a goon. For fans of Skrilla, anything and just give them kind of a basic understanding of things?
Well, like I said earlier, this is El Igual, the path opener. This is the person who you come talk to when everything is going down and you feel like you're stuck between a room where there's no way out. You know, you speak to El Igual, you do things with El Igual. That's a goon.
That right there's a goon. For fans of Skrilla's most recent album called Underworld, you'll notice the first song on the album is titled after this god right here, named Ogun.
The next one is Ochosi. He's the hunter of the religion. That one is Chango, the lord of thunder, lightning. This is Ochun Odudua.
Just to further our understanding, how much does these figures mean to you guys?
Well, to me, they mean the world. They mean everything to me. Because I can make anything possible with them. Without them, I can't make nothing happen.
And you got to make sure you take care of everything. You got to actually, it's not just you just get it and you got to actually take care of everything and do the stuff that you're supposed to do. Yeah, before I signed my deal, that's what I asked for. And we was sitting in here before I even did it, the day before I did it. 2 days before I did it, and then I made my decision of what I asked for, and then I got what I asked for.
So you really feel like you were blessed by higher powers to be signed and all that?
I know, for sure. Facts.
So just to clarify things, you guys actually believe in Jesus?
Yep, yep.
Different name. For us, God is Olofi, Father. The Son is Olodum.
That's like Jesus?
Yeah.
Olodum?
Olodum. And Olodumare, which is the Holy Spirit.
Just like how Muslims would say Allah and same thing.
Everybody believes that Santeria is only used for doing bad, for black magic, and it's not true. We do a lot of good in this religion.
I feel like literally after my brother had passed away, that's when I got into religion more, and that kind of helped fuel my YouTube career. I feel like if it wasn't for my belief and stuff, I never would have even had the heart to pursue YouTube, you know? No, thank you so much for having us. Before we go, is there anything you want to say to people out there? Maybe a word of advice or just anything?
Do your homework before you get into anything. Give your all to whatever it is that you chose, and good things will come to you.
You feel me? We in the trenches.
How much shit? What you mean? Like, how much you pop?
We in the trenches. Tell them how that shit is.
Tell them niggas fuck the op, nigga. We really
Tell them niggas what we did last night.
We what? Got chased by like 5 cops last time. We got all of them chases, nigga.
I just bet. We keeping it bipping.
As time went on, we began to get hungry, so we went to one of Skrilla's favorite restaurants called Ken's Seafood and had a delicious meal of shrimp, chicken, rice, and even frog.
I ain't gonna lie. Skrilla be on some weird shit. He keep ordering frog, bro. When we start eating other animals.
Hey, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie. You can't do the whippet while you driving, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just smacked my car out off the whippet, bro. I'm hitting the whippet while I'm driving. I'm hitting that shit. Bang, 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 bang. That shit really put me out, like where I blacked out. Boom, I'm driving. I smack right out to the Kensington pool. Bang, bro, on some dumbass shit, bro. I just did that shit.
The food here in Ken's was delicious. They got everything fresh, super fresh. How fresh is it, Skrilla?
Hey, man, come see for yourself. Look.
That's a big frog. That's what we ate earlier?
Yep.
That shit was good. The sun had set. It was about 10 p.m. and I wanted to head back to Kensington to see what the city of zombies was like at nighttime. We're here with a local rapper from Kensington, bro. Tell me your name.
My name Mozzie. Kensington, you feel me? In Frankfurt and shit. I rap and shit, all that. Listen to me on YouTube, Mozzie, Instagram, Mozzie, all that.
Yeah, what has it been like seeing Skrilla's rise up through the ranks of the hip-hop scene?
Man, last year, bro, I thought he was just a nigga with big-ass Balenciagas, bro. Now this nigga is fucking rapping with G Herbo, all that shit, bro. Like, actually seeing niggas grow, you feel me? With with this music shit. That's how I'm trying to be with this music shit for real.
Like he's opening the door for the next wave.
For a lot of niggas and a lot of beef. He can bring a lot of beef together. You feel me? That's what he's doing for real.
Like stopping the violence.
Yeah, like stop the violence type shit. Nigga extra center fees. I told that nigga stop it. Send that nigga up to the sky just like a fucking rocket. On no dog shit with the bros. They said I'm out of pocket. Taking everything, bro. Give me that and go inside his pockets. He try to run, don't give me shit. I go upside his noggin. This shit hot. The cops roll. I think the zombies watching. I might take a trip to ATL or take a trip to Cali.
And we big dogs. We down to Guinea every day. We get that shit off. How you say you call me lacking, but you ain't get off? I see a man in the jail. He was big soft.
We in the trenches.
What's life off Kensington? What's life off Kensington?
It's different every day. Every day is different.
Tell me, what's life off Kensington?
Look, we can go anywhere you want to. It's different. You're gonna have somebody slump. You're gonna have somebody up. You're gonna have somebody down. You're gonna have somebody like that's happy every day.
In Kensington.
In Kensington, something might make your day. It's not always bad, but everything's lit in Kensington. Holla at us. Yeah.
Y'all got too fried, bro. I thought my car got towed. I was really just too hot.
We in Zombieland. Zombieland, for real. The face of Zombieland. It's turned. This bitch turned. Look at this shit. I got the Kensington dots. When you see somebody with the Kensington dots on their left hand, that mean you born, live, die in Kensington.
Do you think anything can be done to, change the current state of Kensington with, all the people, suffering from addiction out here?
Hell yeah. It's a lot that can be done. Like, my Skrilla, that's my image. This shit entertainment. I be doing this shit. I really a zombie, but I be doing this shit for an image too, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna fraud. I ain't even all fried up right now, bro. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna give you a real interview right now, bro. This shit could be changed for real, bro. It's just they don't give a fuck about this shit, bro. It ain't no reason this shit the way this shit is. This shit out of pocket,
Cops everywhere in Kensington.
Yeah, and they don't even give a fuck though, bro.
How long has the trank been around Kensington? Because that seems to be one of the most disturbing things from my perspective is like the rotting flesh caused by the trank.
10 years ago, it wasn't none of that shit though. So 5, 6, maybe 7 years, but 5, 6 for sure.
Do you have any words of wisdom or advice for the youth out there? Because a lot of people do drugs and think it's cool and listen to your music and like, oh yeah.
No, I make it look cool though, and I be getting fried. I fucked a lot of my life up getting fried too though, bro. But I've been doing a lot of shit and I just started looking in my comments and all that shit, and I ain't really been smelling a lot of the feedback, bro. But I'm about to tighten up and show them who I'm really. You know what I'm saying? I'm really is who I be showing it, but I'm about to tighten my whole shit up, bro. Cause
Are there any misconceptions about Kensington? You think the internet makes it out to be something it's not?
Yeah, for sure. You gotta really come down here and really see how this shit is. You can't just assume off what the internet's saying, cause you believe the internet, you're gonna be mind fucked forever.
So many people on the internet, they get upset about people that call this area the city of zombies. How do you feel about the title City of Zombies?
I like it.
You like it? So calling someone a zombie isn't like a rude term?
No, they walk around here like zombies.
How old are you guys out here?
I'm 16.
16. Are you guys in school right now?
No.
I don't know about you, but I am. I ain't gonna keep it a beat with you. I am.
You dropped out of school?
No, I just got kicked out.
It's a Tuesday at midnight. Don't you guys have class tomorrow?
Yeah. I got off.
Yeah, I got school tomorrow.
You going to school?
Yeah.
What do you want to be when you get older?
Huh?
What do you want to be when you get older?
A rapper.
Do you look up to Skrilla and what he's been doing?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. This city dangerous. Keep it a beat.
What makes it so dangerous?
The murder rate goes up almost every day. That shit trash. Keep it a beat. Shit trash.
Isn't it hard, being 16 years old out here in Kensington and seeing all this crime and drug abuse right in front of you?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, it is.
What do you think could be done from your perspective to, make Kensington a safer place?
Well, first get the drugs on the street. That's one. Then the guns on the street next. Cause mainly it's all drugs. For example, look over there. All drugs over there.
What did you say you want to be when you grow up? You want to be an architect?
For my main dream is be a football player.
All right, check it out. Here's $1 million question. Everyone's wondering, what could be done to help Kensington?
They gotta drop the perk prices. Real shit. You gotta drop the bird prices, all that.
Drop it all, make it more affordable?
Exactly. That's gonna let us win. We gonna bring it back.
It's just gonna take the higher ups to really just do what they gotta do. Make more opportunities for the people that don't got homes and shit like that. They give them opportunities. People pull up. Give them the free needle help, all that little bandage shit and all that, but they use it temporarily. That shit, what they addicted to, it got control over them, so it's hard to say what you could do to change it.
I feel like this, asking how you can clean up the streets of Kensington is like, how can you solve drug addiction? It's not an easy question.
Yeah. It ain't.
And should you criminalize drugs so everyone gets arrested, or should you treat it like a mental health crisis? And it's not an easy question.
Your probation officer will tell you, oh yeah, we're gonna send you to a drug rehab, but then they're gonna substitute it with
Suboxone,
methadone. That's still a drug. You still getting me high.
Almost harder to get off of than actual opioids.
And it fuck your health up more than the oxycodone. It fuck your health up more. It's cheaper though.
But they get the profit off it, right?
With the profit off of everything. They make the Nigga, who you think giving us the fentanyl and all that shit? And that train, that shit coming from the fucking government.
It's a conspiracy.
Yeah, the law straight pull up on you, bless the shit out of me. Yeah, where that burn at? We know you got burn on you. Did that? I ain't had that shit on me though.
I think we might still have that footage. Yeah. That was when I was filming, right? You showed him your waistband. You went like this.
I ain't gonna fraud though. From now on, I'm not carrying no more guns. I'm a civilian and I'm a bitch.
We're actively lacking, right? Actively lacking.
We actively lacking right now.
If you addicted to something, you could say you need pain management, and you can get pain management, and now you could get perks.
Look in your area right now. There's a pain management clinic everywhere in America, strictly giving opioids.
Yeah, look, we got meatball down Kensington. Look, it's meatball down Kensington. Get meat on the can. Get meat.
Meatballs.
Get meat. Get meat. You gotta get meat on the can. Get meat on the can.
I thought you were talking about food.
Get meat. You got meat in Kensington.
This is Meatball, a local Philadelphian comedian who went viral in recent years for allegedly encouraging people to loot from stores.
Listen, let me ask y'all a question, right? This for the niggas, right? How do y'all feel with every nigga chirping at each corner? Like, y'all feel like these niggas really fucking up y'all money?
My money green over here.
See, nigga fans, you understand? So I'm saying. I feel like it would have been a competition with me because ain't nobody taking none of these corners.
Zombie land. We in zombie land. Look, we in zombie land.
When you think of Kensington, what comes to your mind?
Oh man, all money.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about all the tents on the sidewalk?
It's similarities to Skid Row. You feel me? This is where they live at. They really got TVs in it. I walked into a tent, I seen the TV plugged up and all that, and the generator and everything. Heater, all that. And this was in the wintertime.
Everywhere we go, people are literally pull their whole car over just to pop out and say what's up to Skrilla. Ask for an autograph, ask for a photo. He really does run Kensington. It's insane. One thing about Kensington, there is a ton of trash everywhere. Do they come through with a street sweeper and like clean all this trash up, or how?
Nah, they ain't clean no trash. This shit, you gonna clean that shit up, that shit gonna get dirty. And nigga, they just cleaned that shit up. Look, it's clean as shit right now. That's clean right there. This shit clean right now, bro. This shit be worse than that.
That's a lot of trash, bro.
Yeah, this shit clean right now.
You want to rap? We would love to hear it, brother.
Why these niggas been trying to say we ain't been shit? He was low for this hurt, dog. This we got his chest hit, and we 40 been it. Johnny and I'm trying to catch a vid. He was sucking her in the guys. He got hit up in his shit. All up in his shit. Now I'm smoking to the face. I'm a big dirt, nigga. All I sell is lace.
He said that's our son.
SBB dot ice on the grand. Feel me?
How old are you?
I'm 13. I'm in 8th grade.
Really? You're in middle school?
Yeah, I'm in middle school right now.
I wanted to ask, what is it like raising a kid out here in Kensington?
I just moved out here like 3 months ago. I'm already just, it's a lot. It's a lot. I don't let him outside. I don't let him be out here. I don't play that shit. Like, no.
So you have school tomorrow? It's like 1 a.m. on a Tuesday.
Nigga, yes, he got school tomorrow. But this was his opportunity, like, cause this is what we've been waiting for. He been writing, like, first he's been freestyling his whole life. Cousin saying y'all won't see me out here too much. I can't have my young boy around here.
You got a message for the youth?
Get this shit together. Get this shit together. Get this shit together.
What's your dream in life? Where do you want to be in 10 years?
You said, where do I want to be in 10 years? I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to have my own clothing brand. And if they don't work out, now I'm trying to blow up and rapping. I ain't trying to work for nobody. I'm trying to make my own money.
Tell them where we at. Tell them where we at. We in Zombieland. Tell them, talk to them.
What do you want to say to people out there about Kensington?
We killing Kensington and show us some love, yo.
I'm the face of Zombieland. What the fuck you talking about?
We're going to stay out here until 3 in the morning. Show you what it's really like.
And I'm bust down, chilling. Yeah, the all Rick shit on here with my uncle and all that shit. Bobby shit.
That's right, motherfuckers. We down here in Zombieland. This crazy shit down here.
Yeah. Stopping traffic to say what's up to Skrilla, man. It's like every car. It's insane. I've never seen a rapper that runs his city like this. The cops are stealing the speaker. Look at that. The cops just stole the speaker.
I'm shooting a video.
Wait, that's my speaker.
I'm a rapper. I'm shooting a video.
Why'd you take the speaker?
I need it for the video.
Everyone's crazy upset they took the speaker.
Maybe I need it for my video.
I just asked whose it was. They said it was no one's.
It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. Yo, tell them that's mine. He doesn't over
taking?
You're taking your friends to wherever you're going, and it's not going to be here.
I need it for the video though.
We're doing a documentary.
Video right now. You're going to go away.
Video anyway you
You're
want.
not doing video.
Why you doing that though, Taz?
We're done out here. So you go do whatever you want somewhere.
Oh, what?
Somewhere else, not here.
But this where I shoot all my videos at
Right,
though.
not right now.
All my videos is out here. This is what I do.
More cops pulling up.
Huh?
You have a permit to shoot video. Back that thing out of my face.
Jeez. He's screaming. Yes, ma'am.
It's because I'm trying to shoot my video.
There's a lot of cops that just pulled up.
I just tried to, I give my speaker. Yeah.
This is a lot of cops pulling up.
But it's my speaker though. I just bought it.
All right, so you're going to take it home.
Of course.
Okay, you have your ID on you?
I don't got my ID on me though.
Skrilla, is this kind of thing normal?
This ain't normal. They drawn right now.
Look at all these police. This seems like a bit of an ineffective allocation of resources. 10 police officers, 8 cars, all because of music? Isn't there like real crimes being committed? So you guys see all the cops behind us. It's really interesting because they're doing this because they were playing music. But you know, there's people all around us with syringes and crack pipes and whatnot that they're not doing anything to help. But they're freaking out about the music, screaming in our face, bringing a fleet of police officers. Why are there so many cops though for music?
Yeah. I want it.
I was just asking her a question. Well, she's mad at me, Skrilla. I don't want to step on her toes. It was just us two.
I like you. I like you though. I like you though. You gangster.
She doesn't like me. That's not how mad she got at me. She was like, get away from me.
What they on, twin? What they on,
They're
twin?
tripping right now. Look at all of them. There's a fleet of police officers for no reason.
They tripping, twin.
I don't know. I'm just baffled that Kensington is the way it is, but if you play music outside on the sidewalk, then a dozen cars will pull up and try to take your...
If it's shots right now, they're not going to go to the as fast as they came to us listening to music.
The cops are more concerned about the music than they are about drug dealing, drug using, or gun shooting.
When I look at you, I don't see a color. But if you look at them, you see a color, bro. And it's not even a race thing, but it's like they focus on us, the people of color. They worrying about locking us up.
Give us a recap of what just happened, bro.
I don't even know what just happened. They just pulled up, strike force and all that. Yeah.
You got the speaker back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my shit. Ain't nobody never take shit from me. Yeah.
You think that they did this because it's you out here?
Hey, yo.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
And that definitely wasn't just for the camera. That's what type of nigga he really is. You hear me? Great nigga, you hear me?
Don't do drugs.
All right, right now, I'm with the one and only.
Mr. Disrespectful, I'm gonna fuck who you is, I will disrespect you.
So what does it mean to be disrespectful, bro?
You can disrespect a lot of ways. Like when I fuck my bitches, I be grabbing them by their lace front and all that. You gotta disrespect them.
What do you think about Kensington?
The whole Philly dirty, but this the dirtiest part of Philly.
What makes it so dirty? Like, why is it like this?
Cause they got the most fiends. Only thing I wanna say to the fans for real, if you got some good shit going on for yourself, bro, like stay in school and like you gotta get a career out here because like you don't wanna end up like none of them niggas over there, none of these niggas. Feel me, bro? Y'all wanna be something like, bro, this shit not cool.
You and Skrilla went to the same high school?
Yeah, we went to Boys Latin.
What was Skrilla like in high school?
He's still the same nigga, but he wasn't like how he is now. Now Skrilla burnt out.
Whenever you were in high school, did you expect him to, blow up and become as big as he is now?
He probably never expect me to blow up to be like how I am. That shit crazy how life works. I can't really keep like walking around and shit all down here though. I'm telling y'all, I'm flaming hot. And I'm Mr. Disrespectful. They gonna do something to me.
Yeah, we don't want that at all, bro.
I can't afford that.
At all, we do not want that. So a lot of people on the internet, they think that you're a Satanist, right? People are like, oh my God, he does sacrifices, he's a Satanist.
Yeah.
That's not true though. What's the reality of it, right? You don't have to say what you are, but are you a Satanist?
Yeah, no, I'm a Santo. I'm a Palero. That's how they look at it though, because it's different. But like, cause they not used to. You know what I'm saying? No,
you don't worship Satan.
Fuck no, though. But I like when they talk. You know what I'm saying? They got their own little question mark on my head for real about that shit though, for real though. But I just let them think what they want to think though.
cause I'm like a unorthodox person for real, cause of that type shit.
Is there like a justification or a reasoning behind the sacrifices?
Yeah, hell yeah. For blessings, it's for blessings though. I can't give you like the actual details, but it's for blessings though, for sure. They big. They from they big. This is a big platform. They just want to know what it is life like down Kensington, like
down the trenches. You're gonna meet the thoroughest people down here. Everybody show love to everybody, man.
Where you from?
I'm from the suburbs. But I was thankfully adopted.
How long you been down here for?
Almost 3 years now.
Yeah. Hey, New York, you gotta tell them what it's like down here.
I don't know. I love it down in New York, but it is crazy out here.
Yeah, what's life like down Kensington? How this shit is?
I was on both sides of this shit. Like I was a young nigga around this joint getting a lot of money. You dig what I'm saying? Then I got backdoored by some Ricans from Puerto Rico, smoked my cousin. Then I got hooked out on drugs. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like it's two sides of this shit. Like man, like you get a lot of money down here, or you get lost in the sauce down this joint. Real shit.
Hey, look at this shit, bro. It ain't nothing like that down here. Look at this shit. Just look at
like
that
what
shit.
you see is nothing. This is the main block. So what you seeing is nothing. Like in the trenches of this shit is like bad.
Since you've been on both sides of it, do you have any advice for people, to get out of opioid addiction and struggling with drugs?
When you ready to stop, you gonna stop, but ain't nobody exempt from this shit. Like I said, I was a young nigga getting a lot of money running around. Never thought I would be on drugs. You know what I'm saying?
It would be you, right?
Never thought it would be me.
There's a quote I really like, bro. There's a quote I like. It says, addiction manifests itself through the act of quitting. So if you're doing drugs every day and you haven't tried stopping, and you don't know if you have a problem or not. On the internet,
At U.S. Bank, when we say we're in it with you, we mean it. Not just for the good stuff, but for all the hard work it took to get there. We are in for all of it. Because there's nothing as powerful as the power of us.
Make a big deal about people who call Kensington the city of zombies. You say it's dehumanizing and it's bad to call it the city of zombies. What's your perspective on that?
It's the city of zombies. It's the city of zombies. It's definitely the city of zombies.
What's your name, brother?
Smooth.
How long you been out here in Kensington?
Like over 10 years.
10 years? What's life been like in the past 10 years out here in Kensington and Allegheny?
Crazy shit I've seen.
You feel like it's different from other areas in America?
Absolutely. There's no other place like it.
So everyone knows, as you drive around, you can see people like nodding off, turning into zombies, if you will. But have you met a lot of good people out here in Kensington?
No, not at all.
There isn't good people.
Not really.
Damn. The police are still sitting here. It's been like 15 minutes. Right across the street, there's a guy screaming loudly. Right? You hear this?
That's normal shit. He geeking. Hey, yo, look, Kobe. Oh, no, this pretty, look. Zombieland, bro.
Yo, he's spinning like crazy in that bitch. Look at him going. Whoa. Out here in Kensington right now. How big can this thing go? Never mind. I'm not hopping in shit. We're out here in Kensington at like 2 in the morning right now. You're from the UK. What's your perspective on the area?
I'm not gonna lie, it's a sense of community. It's very a different sense of community where I fuck with it. But it is, I feel a community vibe. Even though it's fucked, I feel a sense of community for sure, 100%.
When people ask me, I do say, and my perspective is changing the more I hang out with Skrill out here. But I do say this is like the most disturbing place I've been to in America.
Oh no, 100%. I've been to Skid Row, but it's nothing like this. When I first came to Philly in January, I drove through here and I was like, I ain't obviously leaving my car.
There is like so much suffering out here.
Bro, it's crazy. I don't understand why no one's doing anything about it. Like, this is just normal. Like, this would never happen in the UK. You will never see this in the UK.
Look at that. Look at that guy in the road. Kensington is insane, bro. Then you have right here behind me, you have a bunch of people shooting up dog food, as they say. And here's the bus dropping people off. It's a hectic environment, bro. Very hectic environment. So it's pouring down right now. We just got the homies hop out of the three-wheel vehicle.
We on the same shop with Skrilla, bro. Facing Kensington, bro. Mad love every time we see him, bro.
So what about what makes you want to hop
Yeah,
out?
bro. It's just different, bro. His flow, the way he delivered the music, bro. It says, yo, first time I heard bro Skrilla, bro. Kept that shit bang, bro. That shit different, bro. That shit different.
God damn.
I played Block Hot 300 times, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
All that, bro.
last year I was fucked up.
Here the cops are still patrolling the area, not really doing anything, and there's a lot of people
You either
suffering
what?
right over there. But then again, easier said than done. I don't know what they could do, but it's just funny that they try to do something to the music, but that's all they really seem to care about.
They be worried about us more than they worry about what the real problem is in
I
Kensington.
probably had a crib.
And when I say us,
I
that's what I
probably,
mean by us.
my shit was
Yeah, bro, I pass people damn near
You see
ODing.
the shit,
I'm
so.
talking about, I see shit, crazy shit every day.
They're really suffering.
Really suffering. But they worry about
I
what
probably got
we
like
doing. We might be over there having fun, you
this
never know
year,
what we
next
doing.
year.
Because we all friends from back in the day.
When they
We
paying
were
the rent,
friends. So of course we going to chill with each other when we off from work.
they gonna stop
And
paying
it's
the
going to be a
rent.
problem. Instead of really worry about the real problem.
Yeah, Kansas is a confusing place. And me coming here with a camera doing like a documentary, they want me to have the answers. They want me to like, why didn't you try to help? Why didn't you try to make a change?
But you are helping.
I mean, because
you're bringing awareness.
I've spent at this point like 10, 12 hours in Kensington. Every time a cop
getting
pulls up,
bread.
he looks them right in the
Bread.
eyes and has a
You
genuine
getting
conversation with
bread,
them.
bread.
He's been talking to them for like 5 whole minutes right now.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, mommy,
Always tries to level with them and
fix your crib.
just kind of try to see eye to eye instead of yelling at them and cussing at them and freaking out. He's got
You
the,
know what I mean?
he's got the shoes, the Rick. Skrilla's a different man.
She a whore. She said she'll go out. I'm listening to her. So I fight the
That's real? Skrilla's out here having intercourse
You
with
know what I'm saying?
police officers.
So I'm not even big word.
Trying to get you up in them sugar walls.
Nah, she married.
I'm
She
going
married.
to-
That's when
I'm
I'm
not
waiting on
even
her to
there.
get a divorce. In 15 years, she's been married for 15 years.
Here's the hydraulic car right here. Check this out. Does it jump up?
Yeah, I had got a bigger room when
Car's having a seizure,
somebody
bro.
had left. When they cut me.
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Back
Let my old head put on the rollie. I need.
And
He
I
gotta
got
take a
up.
picture with the rollie on. Oh, you bust down Tatiana. What you want? What you want?
No, I'm here with the baby. My baby going to work like she works for the school. I was working, but they had stopped that. What they call that shit? Freedom camp.
I'm just flexing out here.
I was doing that shit.
30 on the wrist.
They had stopped it.
100 on the wrist.
So that shit fucked me up.
This ain't shit to him. No, it ain't shit to him.
That shit to
Oh,
me
what?
for sure.
This
Lobby shit real quick, sir. Lobby shit.
No, we just
Nah,
came from out of
this
Zombie
is
Land. We about to do 20 versus 1. We up uptown.
yeah, because I had two other ones, and I had found one. I had got one.
Yo, say what's up to Brandon,
And I had
yo.
been putting together. And I got
You know how we fucking do it.
and then I had another one, but I had got it
Alright, so let me give you guys a rundown.
It had
We
messed
parked
up,
and we ate
so
at
I
that
had to
delicious Ken's restaurant, and then
on
they
it.
towed my
And then I
car.
got
We
my
walked around for like
girl,
2 hours
I got my
looking for my
baby
car, and that shit is gone.
Philly,
I
bro.
got my
That shit nutty, man. Fuck PBA. Fuck all PPA,
They
bro.
really
Shit.
yoinked my car. How much is that gonna cost to get out?
Like 150.
Talk about it. Talk about Skrilla. Talk about
Yeah, bro, I just
Kensington.
committed
So,
my shit.
y'all, listen, I've never been to Kensington. This is my first time to one of these type of videos, and I got introduced to
It's like a
Kensington
random
today. So you
program,
know what
so
I'm
you
about to
gotta
do? I'm about to go to
see
Kensington.
script.
I'm about to show my ass.
So I
I'm
submitted
gonna be
two
the queen of Kensington.
Which one do you guys
I
is
did
my
that
voice is
shit.
crazy. Which one do you guys
mistakes.
think you're gonna get picked by Skrilla?
They gonna let me know if I like become a finalist.
Skrilla is the king of Kensington. He is literally the king.
I love it. I think she's
Nigga, yeah.
We walked around for
Talk
8
about-
hours with him. Every single person was like, "Oh my God,
Nigga,
Skrilla,
what you
Skrilla,
talking
Skrilla."
about? These long shot shit though. I'm like, listen,
What type of jobs you got on?
I've been waiting for like,
You say you fucked a couple of you ain't? You couldn't come? You think you would come?
that's what I'm
Oh, you
saying.
talking about when I popped so many pins I fucked the bitch I couldn't come. Yeah. No, but you gotta crack your jeans open and you gotta open up. You gotta open up.
Oh,
Not today though.
great. That's under. When Green was working production and
If you
all
hit
that
this one
shit,
time though, I want you all day.
I had went
Let's
to
go,
some
GG.
programs
Let's go, GG.
to help me get my license, and then they had me on
GG coming with me. GG coming with me.
production, and I was
But I
let
want to
pick
know,
me.
do you eat coochie off the bone?
Eat coochie off the bone.
And I started working. Remember, I had that van, and I had this bitch out there giving the whatever we had, that bikes and shit.
No shit. And
That
free
was the
40
production
first, though.
van.
You're the 40 a real shooter.
We just
Yeah,
finished the
so
20
all
versus
that
1
shit
Skrilla
was
edition. We're
production.
about to wrap it up. Go back
So
to the
all that,
Avenue in
I lived
Kensington and
all
show you what
that
it's like at
70.
nighttime,
That was
bro.
like
So stay
70
tuned.
years.
All right, Skrilla, it's like 2:30 in the morning right now. We're out here on the Ave, Kensington.
Late night zombie shit. late night zombie shit.
Nigga, I need a job.
You with the vibe. Let's walk over here. Let's show it. What's up, Adi?
Nigga, me too, nigga, but
What you rolling off of?
I
What you
got
rolling
some
off of?
shit I'm trying to do, but other than that, I'm just taking care of
Talk to me.
baby right now.
What you rolling off of?
Good.
They got you feeling good?
I feel okay.
Make
How
sure
you feeling? How you feeling? You look like you feeling
No, I'm
good.
just trying to make sure she's good.
Tell mama you
Make sure she's
tweaking.
good. Because my
You
girl
feeling yourself? You feeling good?
work. So she had to get the
Dog
baby.
food.
So it's basically, if
Dog
I get a
food?
job,
Yeah.
we get the
Big
baby
shoot the
dinner
kill
or
shit too.
but
That's
other
my
than
shit,
that, I'm
shoot the
just,
kill.
watch
This
my
shit off
baby.
the top type
Off
shit.
the top,
Let's get it. Niggas is dying, is getting real, so I'm shoot the kill.
Every day,
Never
take
slipping,
care
the
of the
section
daughter.
is hollow
I
tips
really
and
don't got
still
that else, bro.
refusing
I
to
just,
die.
right?
Shoot first, fucking forget a
Breathe
will.
and
The smell
take
of
care of
blood,
the
the
baby,
sight of
bro.
brains, it'll give you chills.
Speak when I
She,
say to, I'm gonna make you get the
2.5.
fuck before I lay you down. Walking this bitch, no grip, no stick.
Yeah.
Extended
Yeah,
clips,
now her
not
birthday
needed.
is
Stomping this
December,
bitch,
right?
no
So
stepping. Just my
December.
hands, I don't need no weapon. Had him shook like who's he? Then 50 cooked him with the 223.
Who the fuck is he?
Yeah, you sound like Skull, yeah.
No,
She
bro,
look
I
just
really
like
fuck
me.
with
That's what.
with
She
blah
acts
da
just
da
like
da
me
da
too,
da.
though.
I really fuck with Goddamn. I fuck with Swerve. I words from Osun. Osun. My bad. All that, bro. What is put the crouton on the?
Put the crouton back to glizzy.
Is that a switch?
That's a switch, yeah. Put the
It was
crouton
like a
little
year
square.
after.
The switch is a square, yeah. Put the crouton back to glizzy.
I supposed to, but
At
some
every
girl.
bar, just clap.
It's
How's
supposed
that
to be a
joint go?
stud.
When I walk up in this bitch, I do the two-step, buddy. Put the crouton back to
And I'm
glizzy.
like,
Yeah,
boy, two stretch.
I forgot that shit.
How old were you when you first made your first like 100K?
I probably was like fucking like
yeah.
20. If it wasn't 19,
The
it was
first
20.
one, yeah.
Yes, Skrilla said they cleaned up the
She
streets.
ran away.
They still got
I
all
don't
the
know. I
trash
think
out.
she thought some bitch to take care
The
of.
needles right there,
I
man,
came home.
everywhere.
We was talking,
Hundreds of needles.
and we were supposed to do the DNA.
Right now it's
report,
3 in the morning,
and
still
then
outside
we
on
talked for like
Kensington,
2
bro.
months.
You like doing collabs with the music shit?
And then
Hell yeah, I like doing it with certain people that's genuine and
TikTok,
it's authentic and it's
look,
not
I
lying
had
about
TikTok
the shit
and
they rapping
Instagram,
about.
and we was talking on the phone, and everything cut off.
Bro, I'm with it, bro. I fuck with you, bro. You really my man. I really fuck with you. If I
And
miss
then
you,
my
man,
mom
I really
said
don't fuck with
that
you.
was
I'm just not gonna talk about it. I really fuck with you, bro.
Man, imagine me, him, and 50 on a
My
song.
mom
What's
said
one of your favorite songs that you have out right now?
God damn.
God damn.
Yeah, she told me that when
That's
I was
one of my
in jail.
favorite.
She was like, that's
And
not
Two-Face,
I looked at
off of
today,
my
I
Gemini
talked
season
to
10.
her.
Favorite song by Skrilla, goddamn.
When I send that blitz, they gonna get that done. I didn't pop so many
That's what she
perks,
said.
I fucked the bitch, I couldn't come. Ooh, goddamn.
That's when I said I want to get the DNA, so I never switched it like, oh,
If
hell
y'all
no.
like this video, bro, the extended cut is on
But I
Patreon.
wanted
You
to
gotta fuck with my man
And
Skrilla.
go check out my album. I just dropped Underworld. I just dropped
I
my
know,
tape
yeah.
Underworld.
If I could,
And we
once I get
coming
a
back
little
with another
more
one too.
situated,
Every time. You heard that's me,
I'm
my
gonna
dog.
try to find that.
We really locked in. You heard
It's all
this
love,
family.
bro.
My boy.
After becoming a bit too acquainted with Kensington, it was time for me to head
Yeah, I
home.
think
But
I'm
I
gonna
couldn't
do
find
that.
my car anywhere,
Because
and I genuinely
if I
thought
ain't
it had been
I don't
towed. So I ended up crashing on the floor at Skrilla's friend's house in the middle of Kensington. 4 a.m. About to go to sleep. Kensington all day. Well, that's the end of this episode, you guys. I appreciate y'all watching. I would love if you could follow me on Instagram at Brandon Buckingham and tell me where I should film next. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next week. Cool. It doesn't really matter what I do, cause I'll always stay stuck as a fool. I'll never be cool. Don't get what I want, I'm a noob. I'm way lamer than you, I'll never be cool. All the cool kids got their backpacks. Me, I'm made fun of and laughed at. I wanna get past that. But I'm whack and I rap at a last. Always last, what an ass hat. And that's just business as usual. No new friends, only more new funerals. You can say anything to the people out there, what would you want to say? Don't do drugs.
Yeah, man. Yo, Blasi, and if I say this to you, you probably take it more serious, bro.
Right now, there is a violent
Start
and
a
bloody war going
podcast,
on in the streets of
joint
Philadelphia.
podcast.
Dozens of young men are being ruthlessly executed or going to jail for
Fuck
life
what
in
the
the city
idea
of
gonna
brotherly
be
love.
about.
And one of the most
All just
prominent
need to
figures at the
confirm
center of this war
that we
is none
gonna
other
start a
than
podcast.
YBC Duel, a rapper who
Once we
reps the
start
Young
the
Bag Chasers
podcast,
Collective,
shit'll
who
come
has been
from
given the
here.
nickname Mr.
That means once
Disrespectful
a
for a
week,
slew
we
of
all get
antics, such
together
as digging up
somewhere,
an enemy's grave
some
in
place, and
February
we
of
talk
this year.
about something, record it, and it's go out to the internet.
Hey, yo, where the fuck Cardi at, yo?
We need to start a podcast.
Cardi, where the fuck you at?
Clearly, YBC Duel was taken mocking the dead on the internet to a whole nother level. But how did it get to this point? Nobody wakes up in the morning and randomly decides to defile a grave site. So to truly understand Duel, Philly's most hated rapper, let me provide some insight into how this all began. In 2017, Baby Con J100 changed the name the Young Bag Chasers as a label for their collective that were getting money money together in
maybe
the
just a
streets.
phone.
When you list out the most notable
and
members
that's
of
it.
YBC in their
I
synonymous
edit
subset
everything else.
YFA, a
I do
pattern of
everything
tragedy
else.
emerges.
We
19 of the
need to
31
start,
most
but I need
prominent
a whole
members
bunch
were
of
either
real
dead or
niggas in
incarcerated.
one
But
room.
for the first 2 years of YBC's existence, they
And
mostly
we need to
stuck
talk
to
about
gang
that.
money in the
No,
streets.
we know
It
we
wasn't
not
until the
in
start of
nobody
summer
not
2019 that
they
the
said
horrible cycle of
nobody
violence
know
first
what it
emerged.
is.
On May 29th,
A whole
2019
bunch
at
of real
1:40
niggas in
p.m.
one
near
room.
42nd Street and
If we
Mantua
do that
Avenue,
shit,
Joshua
fuck
David
once a
Munson,
week. We
also
do that
known as
shit once a
YBC
month.
Josh, was gunned down in broad
In
daylight
a
as he
year,
walked down the
I
sidewalk near a
promise
school. The
you,
gunman was never caught, and
everybody
the pain
like
that Josh's passing caused his friends in YBC had them wanting to get street justice for their fallen friend. 10 months later, YBC
whenever you
allegedly
want to
struck
do
back.
it.
At around 5:10 p.m. in March of 2020, a 19-year-old man by the name of Nafiq Hawkins, aka Buddy, was playing a game of pickup basketball
That's
near
what I'm
62nd
saying.
and Vine when he
You
was struck
gonna have to get.
multiple times in his legs and torso.
I'm a
He was
person.
pronounced dead
I'm gonna
12
bring
minutes later.
myself.
Nobody on the scene
I
was willing
probably
to give
got
police a
2 people
description
I
of the
bring.
shooter. But if you listen to the music of YBC
Other
Duel,
than
you'll
that,
hear him
you
constantly
gonna have to get some
disrespecting the
people
passing
bring
of Buddy.
there.
Even in the first song that Duel released,
Other than
you can
that,
hear him
you
saying
need to
he
sit
is,
down.
quote,
I'm gonna bring
smoking
Cassie
Buddy out
my
the
friend on
motherfucking
that.
pound.
Other than that,
And that is far from
if
the
we
only
do that
song that he
shit,
mentions him in. Not long after the
put it
passing
on
of Buddy,
the
2
little
YBC members were allegedly involved in a
Twitch, whatever,
shootout near
clip
38th
it up.
Street. Multiple people were hit, one of which
I
was named
promise
Sid
you,
from
in
39th Street.
a
Sid
year
survived his
it'll go
injuries, and
crazy.
since the streets have a no-snitching policy, it wouldn't be long before Sid exacted his own form of justice.
Whatever,
In
real
September of
shit,
2020,
Joe,
Sid
bitches.
claimed to
We
be
gonna do
responsible
it.
for the
We
shooting
gonna
of a
do the
man
whole.
named
We
B.O.
gonna do the.
The man was shot
Like,
in the
say
head
we
multiple
pull up
times while he was riding his bike on the 900
7,
block of
8 o'clock
Belmont
at
Avenue
night. We
around
go all the
9:30
way to
p.m.
3,
He
4
was
in the morning.
pronounced dead on the scene.
That's like
After
6
this,
hours of
YBC was out for blood.
talking.
On January
Probably
16th,
get to bring some
2021, a
bitches.
15-year-old named Jaquan
Probably
Williams,
smoking,
aka Q Raw, was walking near
drinking,
40th and Cambridge
laughing.
Streets when 2 suspects
You know
shot
what
him
I
in the
mean?
head
Like
as he was on his way
arguing.
to the store. YBC claimed
You
his
know what I'm
killing
saying?
by
All
mocking
type
him
of
in their
shit.
songs, calling him Q Rizzy instead of his name.
Come up with it. Once you be like, okay, they I come up
YBC
with
wanted to
maybe
get back, and specifically
activities and
wanted to get
thoughts
vengeance on Sid.
thoughts
On
we
March
can talk
18th,
about.
2021, they were allegedly
But
given false information that Sid was being released from prison that evening and mistakenly shot 20-year-old Rodney Hargrove near the prison around midnight, thinking that he was Sid. This accident
and
would
then
not
the
stop.
more niggas
In May of
who do
2021,
it,
they caught Sid
I
outside his
make sure
house and let
everybody
off a
follow
barrage of
whatever
shots,
page
striking his
and
6-year-old
everybody. And
sister
when y'all
instead
see
of
the
him.
clips,
It's
y'all gotta shit
disgusting
that shit.
yet again that I'm here
I
speaking
tag
to you
everybody.
about a
Everybody
6-year-old
gotta
getting
shit the
shot.
clips.
Sid would survive the incident, and his family
But I
would
hope
move
you
across
got
town
30
to
days
Port
of
Richmond
clips
to evade the violence. But
of
still,
the
his
6
days
albums
were
you
numbered.
just did.
Around 8:15 p.m. on the
By the
2900
fucking
block
time
of
the year
Whitehall
was
Street
up,
in the city's Port Richmond
it'd be a
section,
whole
2
new
shooters
trend. Like, oh,
approached
look
Sid's
at
house
this.
and fired 8 shots into his home,
And
striking him and
everybody
his
blow
father.
up
His dad
individually.
survived, but 39th
And
Street
nobody
Sid
ain't no
passed away from his wounds.
with
YBC
everybody
member
blow up
Curry was
individually.
found hiding under a car on the scene, and he began firing at police, but was ultimately arrested and booked
And
for
this
the
is
murder
back.
of Sid,
This is
as well as a
side
previous
hustle.
murder.
One day a month.
Sid, who also went by the nickname Fro, was routinely mocked in YBC Duel's music.
I'm just saying.
And this was by no means
I
the
think
end of
it's
the violence
good
surrounding YBC.
because it'll
On
give
May
us a
25th
little
around 7:30 p.m.,
or
police say
get
an
richer
18-year-old
in the
man
bucket.
named Nasir Marks was
Something
shot
get
multiple
richer
times on the
possible.
3900 block of Poplar Street in the city's Mantua section. His family was making him shirts for his upcoming graduation when they got the phone call.
And his name is Nasir Mark.
And I do this shit,
Now,
nigga.
this
I'm
is
on
an
live right now,
18-year-old
nigga. I'm on
black
Twitch right
male
now.
that was shot. His name is Nasir Marks.
30 minutes later,
I'm on
32 shots were
Twitch right
fired
now.
at a 15-year-old boy named Kanye Pittman on the 2500 block of North
I'm
Side
just
of
saying,
Street.
I'll be on
5
Twitch.
shots struck
I'm
him, and he was
watching.
pronounced
I'm
dead at the
watching
hospital. Reek
academic.
1200
I'll
from
be on
YBC
Twitch
bragged about the
24
killing
hours.
soon after in his
Playing
songs.
games, gambling. We playing poker. Fucking playing slots. You never know. So
YBC
somebody
will
raise
also
you.
repeatedly mocked the
That
death
means
of
they
the
give you
15-year-old,
subs, and then you
calling
can
him
make
Young Wolf
$5,000.
on the back block.
Like niggas is doing all types of shit. But
I wish I could say the reign of terror in Philadelphia was over.
nigga,
But on July
Costa
21st, 2021, 16-year-old Kaylin Johnson and
Not, right?
18-year-old Tommy Frazier, also known as Snipe, were murdered in
yeah,
their
bro.
vehicle while they were on their
What?
way to play
Rich,
basketball.
rich. But it's not even even him. It's 8 other niggas that's part. It's like four. It's like 5 other niggas part of the team. And mind you, he came on last.
His defense argued Curry became a victim of his
He
surroundings
came on
after a stolen
last,
boot from
boy.
Germantown to West Philadelphia, saying
He
the
was.
murder of
They
Curry's
were
father
doing.
and brother when he was a
They
child
all.
left him traumatized.
The biggest nigga is
Still, the
Asian.
jury found him guilty of
He a
murder
light
and sent
skinned,
him away
fat,
for
sort
42
of
and a half
Asian
to
nigga, right?
85 years.
But he cool.
Curry is the 5th of
Then
5
there's Phantom. He's
YBC
from the Bronx.
members, which stands for Young
Then
Bag
it's a
Chasers.
military
The
brat.
new name is You've Been
It was D.
Tommy Frazier,
Davis.
aka
The
Snipe,
nigga,
is
he's
another
the
man who can
editor.
hear YBC Duel
Then it's
persistently
another
mocking his
nigga.
songs.
He like the nigga who come up with the ideas for them to do. You You know what I'm saying? So
All of
it's
these
like
murders and
80 of these
disrespectful lyrics
niggas.
made the city hate
Castanet
YBC,
came
and
on
soon
and
all
he
of the
was like
enemies they made would click
the
up to form a
diamond in the
supergroup
rough
called
on the
CCK.
Bronx,
CCK
Jersey,
consists of campers, O to the 4,
and
clappers from
he had
56th Street, and
charisma that
clappers with a
nobody
K
could
from
match.
7th Street. But it wasn't just
And
them.
once he got
39th
on,
Street clicked up with
everybody shot
44th
through
Street
the
because
rocket.
of the murders
So
of
the
Sid and
first
Kanye
is
Pittman. And because of the murder of Bud,
Castanet
they
is
also
the
had
first
enemies on 59th
because
Street,
he's a
resulting
star.
in YBC
Then
being
it's
literally
Davis because
surrounded
he
by
got the
ops all
bitches.
over the city. So far in the
Then
story,
it's
YBC
Phantom
is claiming
because he
responsibility
like
for
the
8
real
murders
nigga.
in 2021
Then
alone.
everybody
And
else
it
is
doesn't
going
take a
with it.
genius to imagine what happened to the young bag
But
chasers between
Castanet is not
2021
even the
and
one with
now.
the most money.
J100, the founder of
Agent
YBC, was
probably got
shot
the
and
most
killed.
money.
Reek
Because
1200 was
Agent
arrested
owned
for 2
everything.
homicides, facing 35 years to life. F5 is serving a 12-year prison sentence. Curry is serving multiple
Telling
life
you, bro, that
sentences.
shit is
Goff Eddie,
different.
YBC Dude's cousin, was shot and killed. 1K, Baby Wick, and Reek 1200 are all in
And they
jail
did
on
it,
conspiracy
and
and
it's
murder
really quick,
charges.
bro.
Mir Pablo
They
got
did it
locked up
after
less than a week ago for
2010.
homicide.
So they
Yakiola
didn't
is on
even
Philly's
start
most wanted
YouTube
fugitive list.
in
Moneymaking T.O. was murdered.
into
Baby Kyle was shot and
2010,
killed. Kier was
13.
gunned down.
So they
Lisa
did
was
all this in under
incarcerated.
7
FS
years.
Devender is on house arrest. And one of the last remaining survivors of
And
this war
they've
is
been
none other
popping
than
for the
YBC
last
Duel.
3
In
to
this
4.
episode, we visit
So
42nd,
they did
43rd,
this
and
shit in
39th
3
Street,
years.
which is the epicenter of the young bag chasers territory, as well as visit the hood of P&B Rock, whose neighborhood clique is now tied in with
They
YBC.
ain't
So
trying to
come
break
with
it
me as
down.
we visit Philly's
They
most
ain't run
hated
no
rapper and
football.
experience
They
firsthand
ain't done
life
nothing.
as Mr.
You get
Disrespectful.
a feeling? They ain't do nothing like that. They got on the internet
Alright, to my left right now is the one and only YBC Duel.
and showed themselves. That's it. No,
Mr.
no.
Disrespectful. I'm gonna fuck who you is. I will disrespect you.
Where are we at right now?
We in North Philly right now.
How long have you lived in Philadelphia?
All my life. I'm from
That's
North,
not
but I claim West Philly though. That's where I jumped off the perch at.
Yeah, tell me about your name,
And you know they
Mr.
be dropping
Disrespectful. How'd you
mixtapes
get
too,
that?
though, right?
YBC
They be
Duel got
dropping
his
mixtapes.
nickname from his
Yeah.
fans calling
They
him
drop
Mr.
mixtapes all the
Disrespectful in
time.
various comment sections.
My fans call me that.
Yeah,
My
nigga.
name
They drop
YBC Duel,
music
but the fans
and
call
they
me
do
Mr.
music videos.
Disrespectful. What they be
They
saying
do
like I be
mixtapes with
trolling,
their
I
like
guess,
A&P
but I do it
mixtapes.
to a certain extent. Like I go overboard.
And then
I
they do music
disrespect people
videos.
like badly.
So what do you think is some of the most disrespectful
Videos,
things you've done? Obviously, the one that comes to mind is, you know, the notorious, the grave digging situation.
That's some new shit
So you
though.
get what I'm saying?
Like
So
I've
we could
been
impose
drawn. Like one of the
everything we
more
want to do
disrespectful
still.
joints
It's
though
not
when they
like
said I was gonna slap
just
K3
because
mom
he's a
though.
content
Smack
creator
his
or
mom?
nigga talking
Yeah,
on the
cause she
mic.
be dissing my homies. I don't know what she be on. She like an old miserable mother.
It may repulse you to hear Duel threaten to smack someone's mother, but everything comes back to the cycle of violence. K3 is Kalen John.
Mhm. Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's really just like a stroke of luck, bro. But at the end of the day, you just gotta stay consistent on whatever you're trying to do. Nigga, I still got a mixtape coming. I got a mixtape coming out in June. It's for pre-order on iTunes. But I want to shoot a video, but I gotta get some more money. Yeah, I know, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. If you pick this room, I'm telling every different type of nigga, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. And then listen, bro. Listen. This on a basic level, bro. We know mad hoes that sell pussy and do shit like that. We could just have a bitch who sell pussy and we could ask her questions about her life. Cause niggas need to see that side. We could talk about niggas who probably done did shit already, but boom. Like niggas who did certain things that don't impose, don't go too crazy. We could talk about the real street life. We could talk about I don't want to get too far into jail. We could talk about jail. We could talk about so much that we could expand on, and then we could talk about getting money. We could talk about some scamming schemes. We could talk about certain things it's gonna be entertaining, but then again, it's gonna be like that dark corner, and that's where the views are gonna come at. Cause truth is, bro, niggas want to figure out. Niggas want to know shit. How much that bitch? How much? If I never bought pussy before, I want to know how much it costs, bitch. And I want to hear a bitch tell me how much it costs. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a million people who never bought pussy before, and all million people want to know the price. You get what I'm saying? So little shit like that, and it's a million other things like that. But little things like that is gonna be like, oh, I didn't know people want to know shit like that. Yup, yes, they do. And we know all that shit. And we gonna have all different type of characters. I think I could. So basically, me and you will probably be like mediators. Like, all right, everybody relax, relax, relax. All right, you go. Hey, one mic. Everybody talk one time. You go. So, but we'll talk our shit too. But for the most part, we gonna have all type of different characters. Cause I got Seth. Come on, do you remember Seth? Come on, imagine Seth up there. I got Tigo. Remember Tigo, the other spin? Come on, bro. These niggas like, yo, all right. So Seth, you know what I'm saying? How many bitches you fucked in your life, bro? Like, what's the wildest shit you ever did in your life? Wait the back. This nigga gonna say some crazy shit, bro. This nigga is a shroom head. This nigga used to pay. This I know this shit. This nigga used to pay. He used to pay for the website to fuck bitches. Um, Black Planet. That nigga used to pay for Black Planet, bro. Black Planet. It's like a dating app. He used to pay. And he used to fuck bitches every morning, bro. Like literally for like a whole year. He fucked the bitches for free, but he had paid for the app. You know what I'm saying? And one time he go, bro, I just fucked some bitch, bro. But my shit is itching. I'm about to go to the hospital. I said, yo, how old is she? Well, I'm like, who is she? She's like, I don't know, from Black Planet. I said, where you fucked that? He's like, yeah, around the corner in the car. I said, where she went? Oh, she went to school. I said, how old is she? She said, I don't even know. I said, what's wrong with you? How you making this up? Real shit, bro. Then he went to the fucking hospital. I'm telling you, yeah. So little shit like that, bro. And I got stories of my own, bro. So you got stories, bro. We could talk about real stories. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's the realest shit that ever happened? You know what I'm saying? You ever little shit, bro. Like we know what we could talk about. So that type of shit, we could get up in there, bro. And then on top of that, we could make a name for ourselves online, because that's the second famous, bro. Versus being a rap star or like a movie star or some shit. Niggas getting famous from just sitting down, bro, and being themselves, bro. If anything, I got the technology and the means to, once we get the content, I got the means to chop it up and send it out. And then we just got to grow with everybody pushing it. And this don't got nothing to do with no music, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, this don't got nothing, because we don't gotta have those weird conversations. Nah, I ain't signing no deal. I ain't signing. Niggas don't want to do weird shit. Nigga, come down, sit down and talk, bro. We just making content. We all trying to blow up. The better you do on the show, the more viral you do, or the more good shit you talk about, the more possible you're gonna get famous. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Talk about real shit, and people gonna fuck with you, and you're gonna get the million views. Your clip is gonna get the million views, and people gonna be calling you to say, hey, come on my show and talk about that. And you're gonna have all right to do it. So that's the pool I'm trying to set. But that was good shit though, because I've been talking about my story with my friends. songs and shit, whatever. Listen to beats and of course songs, and then streams. Yeah, yeah, that's it. What the name is gonna be for? Excuse me.
About 10 seconds.
It'd be like that. You gotta check in.
Yeah.
Okay, one of my funniest moments.
Is this it?
Sorry, honey, it's a work thing. Mine's also a work thing. I just need someone to cover my shift.
So is mine. Ellen says your business vehicle is now covered with Progressive.
Protected 24/7, just like your home and auto.
Oh, that's great.
So dinner time's just phone time now?
Sorry. You know, I heard that ground turkey is the healthiest poultry.
You know what? Never mind. Just be on your phones.
In Spanish in front of you.
You know I don't speak Spanish like that. I only know a few little words, a few sentences.
But you're learning.
Yeah, I'm learning.
You're
Te
picking
amo.
it up. So, you've already done so much in your career. We're talking Forbes 30 and the 30. We talked about the plaques, the double platinum. But what do you think is the most surreal I made it moment so far?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't think I had it yet.
Okay.
I still feel like I have a lot to do. I have a lot of work to do. I don't know. I just feel like that moment is gonna come from an arena selling out. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what I work towards.
Are we planning the tour right now?
Yeah, for sure. You gotta pull up.
I'm in there.
Yeah.
You were saying yesterday that you've noticed how some streamers, when they say that it takes a toll on them, the 24/7 of it, you were like opening up about that it is difficult.
Yes.
So how are you balancing that right now, where you're at?
I mean, I'll be saying that when I'm not on it, and then when I get on it, I get like this adrenaline, like, okay, it's time to entertain. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's kind of conflict of interest or whatever you want to call it, but it is what it is. I feel like I'm blessed to be in the position I'm in. I'm blessed to have all these beautiful people wanting to watch me every day. It's definitely a hard industry to maintain. So I'm just grateful for what I got going on with the streaming right now.
Do you remember the names of some of your day one streamers, like the ones that were always there? Because when you start off, you just have a few. It starts with just small numbers, but then it gets bigger. Do you remember some of those usernames?
Yeah, like all my mods, people that be gifting the most, definitely be remembering them. Shout out Chump Swoosh. Shout out Cisco, Only Omar. I Am Cardi. Love London.
So you know the names?
Yeah, I know a lot of them.
Have you met them?
I have met Chump Swoosh. Chump Swoosh was one of the top gifters during my hit-a-thon. He happened to live in LA, and I told him to pull up to the crib. So he got to pull up to the house, kick it with us on stream. I invited him to my album release party and everything.
That's lit.
It was cool.
That's lit. What was the moment that you realized I can really start making a living off of streaming?
I probably figured that out a few months ago. A couple months ago, I started seeing a little bit of money. I'm like, I don't know. All right, I can keep doing this. So it's you make good money. It's just long hours. You gotta really be locked in order to make money on it every day. And I've been streaming for 60+ days straight. Ain't missed one day. So it's hard work, but it's worth it.
Is there any business ventures or investments that you're working on outside of music right now that you've been
My main investments has been back into my content. I mean, of course, like stocks and things like that. You know, I got money put up, but other than that, like I haven't hopped in my business bag just yet. I feel like that's something that I gotta really um, allocate my time towards. But I do want to focus on, just investing in my content, making the best content possible, taking this as big as possible, and then eventually, setting some money aside, doing some business things, outside of clothes and things like that.
Mhm. Is there a money lesson that you've learned within the past few months when you've seen the numbers go crazy? Is there something that's has stuck with you?
Um,
About the deadly dangers of so-called subway.
Just for you that you know.
Right now, huh?
A little.
Yeah.
Because it's a vantage point. It's a vantage point where they can see the train tracks, and if they see kids riding on top of the train, they will literally deploy drones, which will record the activity, and then they'll stop the train before it even gets to the station, and then they'll just have police waiting for them.
There was just one right here.
Annoying.
What made you do that?
Adrenaline.
You have the adrenaline shakes right now, huh?
A little.
Yeah. You did it with Crocs too, huh?
Crocs, anything, doesn't matter to me.
Can I tell you something? This morning, a kid died doing this. You hear that?
I don't have a phone. I haven't been really updated.
What does that make you think?
It hurts to see like other people that I know die from doing this. Like it's really stupid.
Why'd you do it then?
Growing up younger, I didn't really get treated with like any respect or like love. So like, just made me become who I am. Like I started doing like illegal shit, dangerous shit like this. If I'm gonna be real, it's a drug. It's literally a drug. You can't stop. I was doing this 2021, 2022. I just tried to bring myself up, put myself in a better spot than I was in before. And I really hope at some point, you'll learn, you'll mature, and you'll figure out what you want to do with yourself. For my age, I've matured, but there's still some things that just affected me when I was younger, which makes me who I am right now. I also was abused when I was younger, so I'm with mom and dad.
If the ride home goes wrong, what would you want? What message do you have for your mom, or what would you want her to know?
I just wanted to know what I felt before, to take into account what she did was wrong. That's really much, though I still love her and care for her.
Like a kind of a big brother, I just say like, think about your future, that you bring a lot of value to the world, and you can bring a lot of value to the world. So I would be very sad to hear something happening to you from this. All right, let's keep this moving.
There's different groups to this shit, and people have beef with one another, so it's just a part of it.
The last kid said that a lot of these kids carry knives, the Subway Surfers.
Kids stay strapped sometimes with knives. I saw one video of a kid whipping out a gun on top of the train. It was...
So a lot of these kids are armed and dangerous in a way.
In a way, yes.
There is a Manhattan-bound local 7 train to...
So, when you guys are doing this, ever once has an adult tried to stop you from doing it?
Yeah, of course. So many times, man. That shit just be funny.
How do they try and stop you?
It was my friend, actually. He was trying to go up, and there was some big buff guy. He was like at least 300 pounds. and he tried to like fight him for real, cause he tried to stop him to not go up. They started grabbing on each other, and then punches going through. Also, you got like the Karens that like they think they're entitled and them saying shit will just magically get us down.
So if a lady tries to stop you, she's a Karen?
I get it, they just be looking out for us and stuff, bro. We was just having fun. There's a lot of moms that see us and they be like, yo, what y'all doing? Like, y'all got a life to live. But like, we really don't give a We used to, but now I understand. But before, nobody cared and stuff, so they was still gonna do it at the end of the day. A lot of kids, they lost their life just cause they saw something cool on the internet. Just like me though, but thank God I ain't lose my life. We're all here, we're all live, well, grateful to be living another day.
To see what the consequences of subway surfing are, we're going to go talk to someone who shouldn't be alive today.
I can tell when someone's lying. It's kind of a thing I do.
You redheaded alley cat, who even are you?
My name's Charlie, actually. This is basically murder. Murder! Something is amiss.
A girl?
June 23rd, 2022. I guess some of my friends, we go on the train, we go to the Tangram Mall in Flushing, Queens. We initially go to see a movie. Turns out we didn't see a movie, and then we decided to head back to Astoria. We hop on the 7 train, surf before. So I'm gonna take the chance to surf it right now. Might as well. And then I climbed up, but I'm sitting there. And then there's this little beam, this little metal beam lined up at the entrance of the stop. That was like in perfect correlation with my head. I was sitting on the train with my legs dangling in between the carts. Everybody always asks me if I saw the beam. Obviously I saw the beam, but in order for a human to process what to do, like to duck under the beam, you would have already been there by the time it would have processed in your brain to duck.
I don't know like how to put it in words. Like, this is my best friend. I started begging God. Like, I got down on the floor in the nasty bathroom in the hospital. I remember, like a nasty, pissy hospital floor. I was on the floor, like literally begging.
When you first saw him, did you even think he was gonna survive?
He was never not gonna make it in my head.
Y'all ever been doing? We used to hop on the bus. We used to hop on the back of the bus. I guess you could still fall off the fucking bus and have a car hit you. Yeah, I think that's 100% possible. I think that's 100% possible.
This is the story of how
But I don't know about subway surfing, bro. What? How was that even a thing? Who and why? Okay. Who and why, bro? Crazy, bro. Like,
I think it's suitable for us to start with Diddy. Chat, I'm still contemplating about next week. The trial is going to start officially on Monday. Should I go through, me and Myron, we've been having some conversation. Maybe we show up to the courthouse. It's from 9 to 5. We could probably do some live streams. I don't know if that would be kind of suitable. Maybe still also do a night stream, but it's a possibility that if I could be guaranteed access to that courtroom, which is, by the way, there's so many reporters out there, I'm going to try to go. So I do see a couple of you guys saying, yo, act, you got to be there. It's a lot of logistical stuff going on there. And by the way, the amount of journalists there is ridiculous, okay? So what's happened today? If you don't know, just to update on Diddy or the trial, they're hoping to seat a jury by Friday. Today's Thursday, right? Is it Thursday? Yep. Today's Thursday. They picked 45 people coming in today. Today is the day where they use, I forgot, there's these things, I forgot the term. But essentially, each side, prosecutors and defense, get certain amount of like, yo, we don't give a fuck, get this person off of the jury pool. And it's kind of almost, you're disqualified. It is get like a red flag or whatever the case is. And they have to whittle it down from 45 to 18. So there's going to be 12 jurors, which is normal for every case. And then there's going to be 6 alternates. So today's probably the day they're going to get it down to 20-something. Tomorrow they're going to get it down to 18. Okay? So let's get the update on what's going on. Again, it's all jury stuff. And after they do jury stuff, they bring up certain things in terms of like, follow-ups to the pre-trial hearing, where you have to tell the judge who's going to show up, what arguments are going to be made, and if things weren't settled then, they expect updates during this time before things start officially on Monday. So here's an update on what happened today. Remember, there was 45 people that came in today. Listen to the update real quick. Shout out to Mo Gagnon, by the way.
Update on Little Dirk. He had his bond hearing today.
This is an update on Dirk. Wow, never mind. Sorry. So we're going to go into a whole thing about the update on Dirk, but we're going to start with the update on Diddy. And let me just go to, I'll give you the update myself by just reading Inner City Press, who has been, he's a great journalist. He's been capturing everything that's going on at the courthouse, and he's been sitting in the courtroom as these jurors keep coming in front of the judge, and they're kind of like, weaning these people out. Let me see. Does he have an update? Where is this? 10 hours ago? I'm not seeing the update. Where's the update at? Diddy docket, Okay, here we go. The court reminds all parties and Mr. Garagos of their obligation under Rule 23.1, which is terminate the motion, blah, blah. Okay, cool. What is this? Diddy. Oh, so this was a judge. So apparently the judge, Judge Arun Submaranian, this is how the judge showed up to court. And people were like, yo, this nigga look like he might be like he got Beats headphones. He's showing up like Russell Westbrook to a basketball game. Like he's a YN or some shit. So people were kind of critical of the judge showing up like this before he put on his judge garb and had to sit in front of obviously both parties. And he's the one who's going to be presiding in a neutral arbiter perspective over this entire thing with Diddy. But this is how he showed up. Look at this. This is how the judge showed up. Look at this, Jeff. You got them Nikes on. You probably get some hoes, right? Niggas looked at this and be like, yo, the judge might be on some Diddy shit. He might be bringing out a baby oil. What the fuck? Like, the judge look like he probably getting bitches. Like, he not showing up like suited and booted. He's showing up like, yo, he just came from the club. Okay? Now, of course, there's no obligation for the judge to be showing up in suit and tie. You know what I mean? And we don't know under that judge garb, does he has this on or maybe changes into some form of fit. But anyway, I'm trying to see any more updates about this thing. Hold on.
So that mean like,
here we go.
Yeah, like you
here,
you got
Southern District of New York Courthouse today,
what train you about?
Thursday, May 8th, 2025. Now, the Sean Combs jury pool of non-excluded jurors has reached 45, so it's ready. And we'd expect yesterday.
Okay, so coming into today was 45.
Yesterday for the jury to be picked, but no, they put it off till tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. to give themselves. They said that.
Oh, so actually today they didn't even whittle it down or whittle it down. I'm sorry. From like 45 to like maybe 20 something. They're gonna pick the 18 off 45 tomorrow.
The defense said they want, in case some jurors want to drop out. That was actually what the prosecutor said. I think that they're doing additional research into the 45 that they didn't exclude to figure out how to deploy their peremptory challenges and whittle it down to 8.
Yes. So it's called preemptory challenges, which means is like the judge is going to give both sides like, hey, you have like 5 or 6, and they get to basically raise these arguments to say, hey, we think this person is going to be bad for the jury pool. and they have a certain limited amount, but you know, it could be issues that they feel like, yo, this person, if they're on the jury, could really hurt their client. And unless the opposing side has a really good argument, the judge is going to side with the people, with whoever who uses that preemptory challenge, right?
Sorry. Alternates. We're going to additional research into the 45 that they didn't exclude to figure out how to deploy their peremptory challenges and whittle it down to 18, the Big 12 and 6 alternates. I'm going to return to this. There was a prospective juror from the United Nations that, knowing the UN as I do, having reported on it in such detail that I've been banned from entering it, I know that the individual dissembled. But I'll return to that in the final segment of this. Today, in this is going to be the last lull in the Sean Combs, at least in-person trial for the next 8 weeks, they say. I think it'll go a little less. So today we're going to be covering the sentencing of Mr. Alex Mashinsky of Celsius. The government wants 20 years. There are many angry victims, and we've reported on all of it. Now, Sam Bankman-Fried of FTX got 25.
Let's go back to what I was talking about, if I could, like, resettle. So, it was the Diddy thing we were talking about, and essentially it looks like today is like a no one cares about what happened today, because everything is going to be handled tomorrow morning, and they're going to whittle down 45 to 18. Okay, so look like maybe some pretrial motions and whatever was probably identified today. Here we go.
Talk about what we can expect for tomorrow. One of them engaged in prostitution. If convicted of some of the most serious charges, he could face life in prison. So by the end of the proceedings yesterday, you had 45 prospective jurors secured for selection. And of that group, meaning what I'm saying is they're going to move forward to the next stage of the process.
Yo, why they got Diddy looking like this? You know, this is a picture. I think this is a picture of Diddy, if I'm not mistaken. They got Diddy looking mad grayed up, and they got him like really looking like, yo, this don't even look like Diddy.
Process when court resumes on Friday. Of that group, you're going to have
like Jeffrey from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, bro.
12 jurors who are selected and 6 alternates who are selected. There's going to be a combination of preemptory challenges from the prosecution and the defense to whittle that number down, but it's going to be interesting to see what ultimately happens, because this selection process has delved into very sensitive topics. Each juror had to...
Now, here's the thing, and I'm going to play another video actually from Law and Crimes, but they had the lawyer for, what's the dude that went against Johnny Depp's lawyer? And one second. It's around this section. So apparently in jury selection, and just to show you how much Diddy has his own fate in his own hands, apparently when they're interviewing these jurors, the lawyers, all 8 of them, they look at Diddy after they, do they 1-2, and Diddy is hitting them with like he's kind of directing them like, nah, get this person out of here, or yeah, this person's valid. And what this guy said, who was the trial attorney for Johnny Depp in his civil trial against Amber Heard, basically, this is probably the first time in a while Diddy has felt some type of control, because Diddy's getting to instruct people on what he wants and what he doesn't want. Let me just play that part.
A certain amount of them to strike jurors. It doesn't have to be for cause. It could be for what is the court.
Where did you women? Then I think you would have making those decisions, and I suppose
take that accusation that they were, excluding somebody.